Fragile voice in a world of arms. Warships flow while cities shake. I push the throttle till the heavens break. I'm not a hero, I'm just the one, still chasing ghosts into the sun. An ace is only worth his name when he flies through death and flame. So sing for me when the cannons roar. Sing like peace is worth fighting for. I'll meet the storm, I'll take the lead. I'll be the shield the others need. Through the static, through the fire, I climb higher, I climb higher. With every lock and every strike, I gamble one more borrowed life. If my wings fall from the blue, let my final trail guide you. I'll become the morning light. If it ends this war tonight. Transforming steel, a pilot's prayer, missile smoke and neon air. I learned to fight, I learned to fall, I learned the sky could take it all. But past the battle line I see a dream that still belongs to me. A place where songs outlive the gun and no one has to lose someone. I can hear them calling my name. Friends I lost inside the flame. They're flying with me side by side. Ghost formation in the night. Ghosts in the night. They fly side by side. Through the static, through the fire, I climb higher, I climb higher. If I disappear from view, know I chose this path for you. Let the stars remember me, not for death but victory. I'll become the morning light if it ends this war tonight. If it ends this war tonight.
Here we go. Never a dull moment in this place. Lovely Academy City.
All right, and got to up just slightly, and welcome everybody to the stream. How's everyone doing? Hopefully they're all doing amazing. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Hopefully everyone is doing well and having a great day. Great Wednesday. Feels like I haven't streamed in like 9 years, but that's not true. It's been like 2 days. And again, Rumble and YouTube, I want to apologize that stream went down. It likes being stupid, you know. It likes being stupid. Don't mind me, I'm pulling up the videos for today still. I'm just trying to make sure that things are good and whatnot and everything. But welcome in, everybody. How's everyone doing? Why are you doing that, hun? I saw that out of the corner of my eye. Hey, God damn, we've been 31. It's this. God, it doesn't feel like we've been even in my streams and we've been together for that long. But yeah, we have been. We have been. I like that one. Not gonna lie. Sorry, like I said, I'm just pulling up a whole bunch of stuff because I didn't have everything pulled up yet. So 2 months now ish, roughly 2.5 months, because I don't stream every single day. That's a 30 stream streak, and I have 1 week I do Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. So that's 5 days, and then 4 days on the other one. And I have missed a couple of streams in there too. So like 2.5 months easily. Yeah, no, only a little bit. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like we've still just barely touched the surface, but you know what? That's a good thing. That is a good thing. Makes you feel better. It definitely makes me feel better about the relationship. It feels good, you know? It feels good. But yeah, so we are going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff. Got a lot of reacts and everything. I'm trying to find... There's another video that I saw. Okay, there's donuts. Okay. Oh, okay, I'm still... There we go. That's what I was looking... That's what I was looking for. I know, right? Still so much more potential, but welcome everybody. Hopefully everyone is doing well. Oh, sorry, I've been talking and just kind of like looking at the screen and everything. So we are going to be we're gonna have some fun today. We are definitely gonna have some fun. You know what? I'm gonna put up a song right now. Still while we're at it. And now. Oh, Dark's been subbed for 3 months over on Kick. Nice. I just saw the thing. He's conserving energy for his 3 o'clock run this morning. Tonight. You know. That's what he is doing currently. He is conserving his energy for that. I think. Yeah, that's where he is currently. So yeah, we just got some reacts to do. We've got files, rabbits versus farmers. We've got 2 AI reacts I want to do. One is from Lady Wasabi Louisverse. Because Runia posted oh yeah, I also have that. No, I have a try not to laugh too. From Rudy.
They were talking.
Hush. We do have that too. So yeah, we've got Look at the Sky. We have Still Alive by Neon Edge by Null. Or Null? No, Grumpy Whiskers. Wow. I've got a few good cop videos that are going to be kind of fun. Actually, you know what? Okay. Just wanted to make sure this video didn't have a shooting involved. So let's see, I've got what, 5 cop videos, Fat Electrician or Fat Files video involving rabbits and farmers and a history of violence, and then why romance movies are a scam by kind of consensual. I still gotta get the other one up. I'll be working on trying to figure out when to get those up and everything, because I should. Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else right now. I have to turn on the camera. I've got a rant I need to do. I'm gonna leave that for Unnerded and for Unhinged, which is a sub podcast of Unnerded, which I need to get back to doing Unnerded. You need to get that podcast going again. I just been like so all over the place, I keep forgetting to like sit down and go, here's times we're doing this. But I gotta do Unhinged. I've got like a couple of Unhinged episodes already planned out. I just gotta finish writing them and just record them and then edit them. Unnerded is my podcast. Unnerded is my podcast that Stormwind's actually a part of. Is we're losing our nerd cards one show at a time. I do need to get back to it because we only have like 5 episodes. First episode was me solo, and then we have a few after. And those are actually on Spotify, by the way. Those are on Spotify. All 5 episodes are on Spotify. But I do plan on getting back to Unnerded. I do want to get back to Unnerded. I've been like wanting to. I've been jonesing. I want to get back to getting like. What we want to do is do like 2 or 3 like recordings a day, and then that will give us like buffers, so that, or not a day, but every time we do a recording session, we do like 2 or 3 episodes. And that way we have a buffer, and we'll have like. So I like I'm going out to go see BTS, but we record on that Saturday. It's okay because that episode will be up and ready for that Saturday. You know. Blah blah, because we'll just use one of the ones from the recording sessions. So I want to do that. I also have to prep the computer to do that because I need a lot more space if I'm going to do that. I'm going to need like recording space just for that, because there's a chance that there's like 10 episodes just stored up. That way we've got 10 weeks where we don't have to do any recordings and we can all just chill. So, yo. Oh, hey, Kura. How's it going? Yo, Kura, what's up? I would say yo and then spit and then it went down the road. Yeah. What's up, Kura? How you doing? I almost killed myself there. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, no, I like went to say Yokura and be excited, and like the spit went down. It was weird. My body decided that it didn't want me surviving, apparently. My body's like, nah, you've talked a lot. Oh, buddy, we're gonna be talking a lot more because let me get over to that screen. We're not gonna do this one first. When people die when they, yeah, exactly. All right, so this is the first one I want to do just because it got it got put in my reacts submission for the Discord, which anyone can join the Discord. The Discord link currently is broken because I haven't fixed it because I reset the lifetime one. Because we got a couple of bots in there that were smart enough not to get caught by honeypot. So I was like, okay, we're not gonna do that. Go use the bathroom. I gotta do my thing anyways. But yeah, we're gonna be checking out Look at the Sky. Look at the Sky. Skybrow's Anthem Under One Sky album. Oh, I did see that you put your new one. Yeah, please drop it in there. I'll grab it too because that can be added in. I could use another AI because I have more AI videos to react to, but these are ones that are like fresh off my head, and I'm like, oh, I can do this. I need to do this one. So if they don't get posted, I start forgetting, and I get lost in the sauce. I have so much going on. But anyways, and I did see that you did post it, Kuro, so I got it. I forgot. I'm like, oh, I should do Kuro's too. I know it was like something with Patosh. Anyways, sorry, I'm distracting myself. But yeah, this is the first one that Lei Wasabi or Leiverse has posted in like 2.5 months or something like that. It's been a while, so I do want to check this out just because React video submissions. Yeah, in my Discord. See it, Kura? Because I know you're in my Discord. Yeah, there you go. Cool. Got it. Let me go ahead and just real quick. Put that there. That way it's in the order. Anyways, as I was stating, because before I got distracted with being distracted. Yeah, we're gonna check this out again. It's been like 2.5 months since Lei Wasabi has posted anything or anything like that. So we've been waiting, kind of everything. Even Lei Wasabi said that she's kind of rusty on this one. And she had this huge emotional post today on X. I'm not gonna read it. If you follow her, you'll know. It's very heart-filled. She's got a lot of sorrow. So, but anyways, let's check this one out because I've been wanting to. We're going to do the normal one. Screw up the keyframes for this one. Oh, nice. Nice, Kura. We'll get to that one here in a minute, but we're gonna do my normal. We're gonna watch this once through, see what, just kind of chill, watching everything, and then we're gonna go back and we're gonna kind of break it down and see what we see and talk about and go from there. So let's get into this one.
Funny thing about the end of the world is that nobody notices when it actually starts.
One day, we will make this world a better place.
But right now, we've got a war to win.
All right, listen up, team. You are approaching target area in T-minus 10. All units ready.
Gear up, brothers. Eye sharp, heads down. You die out there, I'm not filling out the paperwork.
Tears like rivers, hard in chains, but I'll hold the line. If the weight is crushing down, Lord knows I'm trying. 'Cause this faith is all that we cling. Yeah, this faith is all that we cling. If the storm is tearing through, I'll kneel in the wreckage. No escape, no surrender now. It's fight or it's gone. So I'll lift my broken voice.
Have fun, boys.
And pray for the shattered, for the weary who wait in the quiet of night. 'Cause this faith is all that we cling. Yeah, this faith is all that we cling. I'm going down fighting. I'm going down fighting. Wounds wide open but standing tall. Whatever it takes, I'll heed
up, Brunia?
the call. Going down fighting. And I look at the sky, will weep, I will ache, but I won't let it break. Going down, I'm going down fighting. I'm holding the line. I'm holding the line. No surrender, no breaking my word. I'll face the fire, I'll face the sword. Holding the line, I'm holding the line. I will bend, I will fall, but I won't give up. Going down, I'm going down fighting. I'll meet the storm standing, and I'll look at the sky. Rain on my face, but heart still commanding. I'll meet the storm standing, and I'll look at the sky. I will weep, I will ache, but I won't let it break. Going down, I'm going down fighting. I'll fight through the fall, and I'll look at the sky. Every tear, every scar, I give it my all. I'll fight through the fall. I'll look at the sky.
No. I'll get with you in a second.
Going down, I'm going down fighting. I'll stand till the end, and I'll look at the sky. Faith as my shield, on you I depend. I'll stand till the end. I'll look at the sky. I will weep, I will leak, I won't let it break.
Yes.
Going down, I'm going down fighting. Till my last breath I fight, until I hold your light.
All right, welcome back, hun. So this is actually is okay. So this is Lay Wasabi Rusty.
Funny thing about the end of the world is that
Then yeah,
when it actually starts.
she's scary. She'll be scary again. I mean, she's always been really good with all of her AI stuff.
We've got a war to win.
I do like the story stuff that she posted. She starts doing everything at start.
Gear up, brothers. Eye sharp, heads down.
I was going to say
Die out there, I'm not
it's
filling out the paperwork.
I can't really say much. Like Sky looks like Sky from her other videos. Of course she's gonna make Doll look good. Of course she's gonna make Doll look. I would expect it the same from Happy. Great, you looked amazing in yours here. So of course we got Lady Wasabi, Eva, Base Bird. No pressure or anything. No pressure. Hey, you don't have to. I already know how you think of me, so you're good. I know, right?
This faith is all that we claim. Yeah, this faith.
Silas looks good. She didn't pretty boy Silas. So what? Let's see. We got Gleeman, Invictus, and Hatter. That's not Hatter. No, that's Hatter, right? They didn't give us a cheat sheet, right? Oh, she did. Cool. Oh, Lore Master. Okay, that's Linus. Right? Yeah. Yeah, that's Lore Master. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, Gleeman looks great.
Have fun, boys.
Biz. I have not seen Biz's posts. I gotta refix my X because I haven't seen Biz in a while. Judo came in pretty good boss, I'm not gonna lie. To be Hatter, yeah. Keeny. Or yeah, not Keeny, Keen. So is Keen sorry. I'm like brain still work active. So we got Keen. We've got Nightway Fantasy. And then the Holy Ball. Wow, I could not get, because I knew Nightway was after and I saw Keen and it was immediately went Keeny, but that's not, I'm like, that's wrong because Keeny's a completely different person and he's later in this video. I'm sorry, Akno looks so good. Here. Akno looks alive. On X, but oh, okay. I was wondering because I'm like, I haven't seen Biz in a while. I'm worried about him. He looks, yeah, Akno looks so good. General Gravy looks amazing there too. 8s and 9s. This is good. 9s looks a little weird in the face, but 8s and 9s look good. Who's this supposed to be? So it's after 8s and 9s. Oh, that's Philip Chan. Okay. Old man Philip Chan. Let's get too old for this shit. That's what? Ryan and then Taro's in here too, right? Oh god. There's so many. Yeah, this is Ryan. I figured. That's just a random person, right? Oh, that might have been Yuna. Okay. Because, yeah, that's Psycho right there. So, Yuna, Psycho, Kimi, Runya, and Grumpy. I'm happy Grumpy got in there. That was Yuna. Nice. Like I'm looking at the cheat sheet too. There's Keeny. There's Runya. Sorry, I will state this too. Grumpy Grumpy Whiskers. Oh man, you've been doing yourself dirty. Look at you. Look at you. Yuna does look amazing in this one, but I'm sorry, Grumpy looks amazing. So do you, Runya. Everyone looks amazing in this, but I gotta focus on Grumpy. Grumpy is someone that I think doesn't get enough love, and he definitely needs it. You button nose. Geez, I wonder who that is. Looks like an asshole to me. So, anyways. Oh. Hey, look, Bloop. Gaming sin and then play astronomical. Play actually, I want to go back. Yeah, play looks really cool here. I like how play astronomical looks. I bet you could have, hun. I bet you could. No, I'm gonna go back because I'm sorry. This is pretty. This is pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie. I don't ever expect to ever be cameoed into stuff. So when I do get cameoed, I'm like legitimately surprised. So I never expect people to cameo me. I'm cool with it if you do, and if you don't, you don't. I'm cool with it. But this is always a great honor getting cameoed by anyone, really. I mean, I've always felt honored that, you know, I was honored that Dot put me in a couple of his videos. Xcount has put me in videos. Playa has put me in videos. Musical Satire has put me in a video. You know, I'm honored by that, but you guys don't ever have to. I like staying humble, but I do look badass here. You need to ask Wasabi. You'll give it. Oh, Kura's got it. Nice. What up, Night Owl? How's it going? I know it's gonna be like 7 minutes before you see it because YouTube's faking gay. Night Owl, by the way, when you do see this, I was watching your end of the stream on YouTube and it was like breaking up really badly. So I went to Cheese on Twitch and then I went back to yours and it was fine. I have no clue what was going on with your stream like at the start when you Muro and she started streaming. It like nothing was popping up. I'm pretty sure it was just my phone and YouTube thing being stupid. So it's just scuff. Yeah, I get that. I completely do. I like how Reaper's in this one too. Yeah, it has been. So we got Dot, obviously. Hyde. And then Wolfie. With the sky umbrellas. Everyone does. No, not no, but Reaper looked amazing. I love how they all like. They're all just too good that it takes 3-on-1 to take them down. That's not Wolf. Oh, that's Gen X. That's Gen X Wolf. Okay, I thought that was Wolfie because I'm so used to Wolfie being. I think it's because no, I bet you it's because I get those two confused a lot. Oh, fuck with light. No, I know. Now, there's Delta. No. Yeah, Delta. Powder. Ember. Who was? So there's Taro. Who the fuck's that? Wolfie's brown. Oh, okay. Who the fuck is that? Oh, Smokey and Witch. Okay. I don't know. I know who Smokey is. Yeah, Taro. 2 credits. Glacius and his wife. For Kree. Is it Kree and then who's that after Kree? Oh, Kree's girl. Lynx. That was Ando and then Cyber Nuggets. Cinny. And then good old Leaflet and Mizuki. Yeah. DJ and then Lil Reaper. And of course Melody and Lupus. Don Halo. A lot of good like N-bit cameos there. Definitely a lot of good N-bit quick cameos. So Wasabi did well. Wasabi definitely did well on that one. No, I know why you don't, Night Owl. I'm not gonna blast you. I do have next time I get into Discord with I've got a funny. Just saying, got a funny story. Yeah, no, Lady Wasabi did really well on that. Leaverse did really well on that one. So, see, I'm not used to Gen X. Next time, to VC. No, I was saying next time. I understand why you don't fuck with people. So that's all I'm saying. And I have a funny story for you next time I'm in VC. And I'm not streaming everything, so you'll laugh at it. You'll laugh hysterically at it. Huh. You guys can't see it. Huh. Weird. Is Chris's wife. Okay. Oh geez. No. Who am I? My brain's broken. Everything it really is. It really is. There's a lot going on. It's kind of humorous. All right. Anyways, so this one came out actually like 6 hours ago. And I gotta check this out because I feel like Grumpy is completely underappreciated. People like kind of like overlook a lot of his stuff. So we're gonna be checking out. Humor is yeah. We're gonna be checking out Still Alive Neon Edge by Grumpy Whiskers. And man hit 1K subs. Everyone go give Grumpy some love and support because he hit 1K subs. I still enjoy all of the stuff he produces and he's been doing amazing. Yeah. Never sleep on him. He is an amazing person. He really is. And he is always like, oh, talk me up. Oh, you don't need to talk. He's very much like me of like, no. Like I state that because I like trying to stay humble, and sometimes I let my ego get the best of me. But Grumpy really is like super humble about everything. He really is. So anyways, we're gonna check out Still Alive. Of course, I'm gonna do my normal. We're gonna check it out. We're gonna watch it. I think Grumpy even stated there's not a lot of cameos in this one. It's not a cameo heavy one, but I feel like sometimes you don't need to be cameo heavy as long as the story's good. I've said this many times that you don't have to have a mass amount of cameos if the story's good that you're telling. Sometimes you can do 3 or 4 cameos. Sometimes you want to do like an epic cameo slop. As long as it rolls well and works well, I'm cool with it. That's why I do. That's a choice of words there, hon. Anyways, go watch this one time through, and then we're going to kind of actually break down after that. It happens. I'm pretty sure yeah, I'm reading that right. No, I'm reading that word right. The same. I'm not going to say what I want to say. That's for that's after stream. Anyways, we're gonna watch this.
You are now
Connected. Protected.
directed.
Signal stable. Heart rate normal. Dream state active.
Forgot it.
Neon veins beneath the rain. Millions moving all the same. Heads down,
I texted you.
blowing in the blue. Every street feels deja vu.
Digital ghosts behind their eyes, trading truth for paradise.
Perfect lives on perfect screens. Sleeping wide awake in dreams.
But I can feel it calling.
Somewhere past the city lights. Every warning says slow down.
Every camera tracks me now,
Every system wants control.
but I can hear my heartbeat grow.
One more step,
One more climb,
one more chance to feel alive.
the edge, at the edge of the night. Alive, alive, still alive in the neon light. The edge, where the signal fades from sight. Alive, still alive in the neon light.
I know you weren't. You did not. Just my brain. Okay. Okay. I have to pause because sorry, you realized. I love you. I know that's not what you meant, but that's not where my brain went. So I apologize. Oh, sorry. All right, back to actually enjoying this instead of getting distracted.
Signal lost. Rooftop shadows, engine fire, running faster, climbing higher. Static breaking in my head. Every fear is turning red. Crowds collide but never meet. Lost inside the endless feed. Then a spark cuts through the noise, and suddenly I hear a voice. Not a message, not a screen. Something real beneath the dream. Every warning says turn back.
Every tower paints me black,
Every system draws the line.
but tonight the sky is mine.
One more leap,
One more flight,
one more chance to feel alive.
Detected.
Suspected.
Infected.
Misdirected.
Maybe we're not running away. Maybe we're just trying to break free.
A heartbeat. A moment. A memory. A spark. The edge of the night, alive, alive, still alive in the neon light. The edge, where the signal fades from sight, alive, still alive in the neon light. Neon dream.
City stream.
Chasing something in between.
No escape.
No design
Just a pulse.
against the tide. The edge of reality tonight. Still alive in the neon light.
All right. All right. All right. Grumpy. Mr. Whiskers. God damn. I think people sleep on Grumpy way more than they really should. Because
You are now.
he finds a way of doing these styles so well. He's got like, I think his cyberpunk is still probably one of the best like styles he's done. Granted, he did the steampunk one that I was like, oh, okay, I fucked with it. I fucked with the steampunk, but his cyberpunk
Great normal.
just works so well.
Dream state active.
I will go ahead and state this. I think if he actually sat down and did a good fantasy style, oh, it'd kill. It would kill because he does really well with cyberpunk. And what's fantasy? Just techno cyberpunk, you know. But he does so well with the cyberpunk. I love it. Cat girls, these terms are acceptable. I get that. I like. Okay, yeah. So yeah, we have Keen and Vesper here. All right, let's go. So he has Keen and Vesper. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's Keen. Keen's right here. Vesper right there. And then he's got Nines and Skybrows. Leave your boring office job behind. Join Nerf today. That's funny. That's funny. So those are like the only non-main character ones. Well, again, Lady Wasabi is about it. Who the fuck was Gaming and Psycho in this? I feel bad. He made Leaflet. Fatash looks amazing. Leaflet looks amazing in this one. Ember looks amazing in this one. And he doesn't. I have to state this. Even like in his like noir ones he's done, which I'm still haven't reacted to one of them. The other one, my PC blue screen, so I think it's just cursed. I can't watch the noir ones. Even them being like sexy because it's like noir sexy. He doesn't over sexualize the characters, so they look they look sexy in a non like I'm just gonna say the word in a non-whorish manner. You know, they look sexy by being sexy, not because they're dressed like a dressed bloody and stuff like that. They're not looking. They're still them and not looking like a whore. Because none of these women are like that. So that's the big thing. I mean, again, Juju looks great from behind. But no, she looks good. Lynx looks great. And even like Lynx's character is kind of supposed to be a little lusty and you want to lust for her and things like that. Even using that term, she looks good. She looks decent, but she looks like she could be sexy without just tits out, you know? Yes, thank you. Thank you, hon. Brain doesn't, words are non-existent to my brain, okay? Those are all big words that my brain doesn't work, minus... No, it's not. No, but yes, the elegant and sensual manner versus them just being whores. They're not all that. They're very elegant. They're all elegant, very sensual women, just like you are, hon. Where it's like, yeah, you can tell, yeah, their body, they're very sexy and this appealing, but how they carry themselves is a lot different than what people expect sexy to look like. Because yeah, you don't have to be in a G-string and like barely covering up your breasts to be sexy, be fully dressed and be sexy. Weird. It's a weird concept, I know. You're gonna get hate on the internet for that. Whatever. Yes, abs. Abs are, yeah. I get that one too. Banana looks great in this though. Banana looks great in a lot of things. With how she does her character. Yeah, exactly. It's funny because even like if you go to Link's stream and everything, even when she puts on her like swimsuit, which is a red suit, it's like, yeah, that's kind of like really sexy, but it's not like it's showing off everything. It's showing off the curves of the character. Cindy is an example of like keeping everything covered and looking very, very sexual, but it's in a sensual manner. Granted, Twitch doesn't like her outfits a lot of the time because, well, they just break the terms of service. Okay, we're still live on Twitch. But that's because of Cindy's character. She actually plays it up being like, hey, geisha styles and very, very sensual and sexy looking, but isn't outlandishly whorish. I'm using that word a lot. This video is going to get age restricted all to hell. Oh well, whatever. Art is the oh my you have to quote a cosmic when my brain's like barely active. Working all day. Okay. Art is the condensation of metaphysic. That is very cosmic. Yes, that is true, hon. Concretization. Yeah, that's... A cosmic uses big words for this dumb brain not to comprehend. I do like, again, I love how Leaflet looks. I love how Fatash looks. I love how they all are like awaking or starting to awaken from a dream. Like, it's very much a Matrix style story, and you don't know that until the end, and I love that. Again, we got what? Gaming Sin. Oh, and for 420 and 430. Okay. Uncreatization. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Like, again, I don't know, Grumpy's always done things amazingly, and I love it.
You are now connected,
Suspected,
infected.
misdirected.
Cybercat Girl lost.
We're not running away. Maybe we're just trying to break free.
Heartbeat,
I still want. I'm not gonna lie.
a spark.
Before GTA 6, exactly. Grumpy Whiskers and Nightwave Fantasy are like two of the creators. If I got cameoed in them in one of their videos, I would just I'd be like over the moon, because I'd be like, okay. These two are like the two I really would love to be to get cameoed in. Will it ever happen? I don't know. Okay, wait, hold on. Oh, there they are. Okay. They're on the Nurse and Gaming Syndicate and Psycho. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. I did. I had to go back and check. They're on the signs, and I didn't even realize it. They're in the back. When you put a character in the background, I'm not going to recognize it right off the bat. And even when I'm doing these watch-throughs again and like breaking it down, sometimes I distract myself and I forget to be looking at things like in the background. It's Nerf or nothing. Yep, Lady Wasabi's the pilot. I saw that originally. I'm like, okay, there's Lady Wasabi.
Neon dream.
City stream.
Yeah. Grumpy does them very well, the subtle nods.
No design
Just a pulse.
against the tide.
It is blurry to me, really. There's Keen again. I think, and we'll go back to these right there. Yeah. So there she is. If I expand it, it's probably a little bit better. It's just hard because you can barely see the glasses and the ears here. Yeah, and your eyes are bad, which is weird because you do really well when we're playing V Rising. And you spot me every single time we're playing Mecha Chameleon, so, you know. You squint at your screen. Well, we need to get you new glasses, hon. You're apparently very bad at that. Listen, Kura. I'll go over that in a minute. Again, I love that at the end, it's them waking up and they're all in a prison style thing, and Grumpy's trying to save them. Yes, you should come play with us. We're going to be doing that tomorrow. But real quickly, Grumpy Whiskers again, dude. You kill it every single time Grumpy does something. I'm like all for it. Again, he made me like steampunk, and I don't like steampunk, so I'm okay with his steampunk because I don't really. Steampunk pisses me off. I like Clockwork over steampunk. I always have. I think some steampunk's stupid, but he made steampunk look cool. So that was Grumpy Whiskers. That was still alive. Neon Head. Yeah, we're gonna be playing it Mecha Chameleon tomorrow at the same time that I'm streaming right now. We'll be right now. I've got I'm pretty sure my buddy Chowmy. My buddy Snowy, Jess, or from another community. I think maybe even someone else from that community is going to join us. Potentially, it might be too late for her. My friend Zombie. Yeah, Runya is really good. Really good as Hunter. I found her every single time by accident. I'm sorry, Runya. My friend Zombie, she's going to be joining us. As long as she's feeling better, she's going to be joining us tomorrow. And then we're going to be also joined by Naska and Shippo. So, and whoever else wants to join us. I think Stormwind, Happy, going to join us, obviously. Z's probably going to join us. Just so Z and I can give each other nothing but shit all day. All time. The entire time. Then gets you blood. I have not. I need to message Griffin, see if he wants to join in. I just know like he's usually done with stream, so he's probably like in relax mode and he's got work. So but I'll message him. But yeah, it's open. So Kura, if you want to play tomorrow too, by all means, just let us know. He doesn't work Friday? Okay, then I'll hit him up and be like, yo. Get in here. We're gonna be doing we're gonna do like a couple of the normal maps, but we're gonna do a lot of custom maps. That's where it's gonna get fun because we're gonna have some really fun custom maps. Don't worry. We've got Rust. I'm trying to find the Halo map. I'm actually, but if we do the Halo map, everyone's gonna be 1.7 size because we're not going to do normal size. Everyone's gonna be bigger. All right, so this one's gonna be a shorter one. But Kura 17 hours ago posted, well, 17 hours recording. When this comes out, I don't know. I'm always all over the place. Anyways, 17 hours ago, posted up Never Wanted. Actually, I think I saw this pop up last night. That would make sense. Which he did a lot of the drawing and keyframing of this as he's told me. So and the only real like cameo he even put in here, his only real cameo on this is Fatas. So we're gonna check this out. I'm gonna watch it one time through without saying much, and then we're gonna break it down. We're gonna make fun of Kura. No, we're not gonna make fun of Kura, but we're gonna break it down. Kind of go over everything, kind of try and get the meanings. Of course, Kura, you can step in and go, no, you're an idiot. This is what I meant by this. And then I can be like, oh, okay. Anyways, let's get into it. Okay.
Whispers in the static, shadows on the screen. I was drifting quiet in a world of in-between. Colors bleeding softly, no allegiance in my veins, just echoes of a silence that was keeping me sane. I never asked for banners, never wanted crowns or blades, but the lines are drawn in fire and they're calling out my name. I never wanted to be a part of this, never wanted this fight, never wanted to choose a side, but you forced my hands and pulled me into this war. Fragile threads are breaking, your words cut like code, dragging me from hiding into this heavy load. I was painting futures with a brush of fragile light. Now the canvas burns with choices I didn't want tonight. Hearts were never meant for battle, yet you lit the fuse. Now the quiet girl inside me has nothing left to lose. I never wanted to be a part of this, never wanted this fight, never wanted to choose a side, but you forced my hand and pulled me into this war. Why drag me through the wreckage? Why paint my hands in? I was piecing the static. Now the static's in my head. We never wanted at all. I never wanted to be a part of this, never wanted this fight, never wanted to choose a side, but you forced my hand and pulled me into this war.
That's a beautiful one. This is a beautiful one. I get where you're coming from, and I understand that. Like, there are yeah, it does, and it hurts. It hurts when you even you pulled me into it. Hurts when it's like you're trying to do everything to just be neutral and everything, and it doesn't matter who it is. When things are said, you feel like you're forced one way, and then people pull you in other directions. It's nothing's ever easy or simple, and like for me, someone who knows this a lot is I seek the truth, and I know that the truth is never just one side. You always have to look at every side, but sometimes it's hard to be on one side and then deal with certain things, or you're in another side, you're looking at the other side, and you're like, I just see where this is wrong and this is right. And like when you get forced to pull yourself into something you don't want to be a part of, right? And sometimes you have to, and it's a horrible thing. It's a horrible feeling, but at the same time, sometimes it's what you need to do to stand your ground. And I get that. It's 100% not it's never a knock on anyone's choices, because everyone's going to have their own choices, and no one's going to agree 100% ever. 100%. That's just how that is. That's how life is. If you're agreeing, I'm gonna put it this way: if you agree with everyone around you 100% of the time, then you are part of you are now part of something you probably it isn't going to be healthy for you. I wouldn't say that's not good for you, but it isn't going to be healthy for you. And to break the chains, to realize that that is the hardest part. Does it suck sometimes that you lose people along the way? It does. And that's kind of the heartfelt message. I get it. Yeah. And I will say again, I'm never going to blame a lot of people's choices. There's a few that I will, but that's me personally. I'm very open about certain things, but I'm also very stubborn. Everyone's stubborn at some point in time. But I do have to state, like, just the animation, the keyframing you've done in this video is so phenomenal. Like, the keyframes for yourself, your keyframes for Fatosh are amazing. No, you have to do what you need to do. Yeah, it's hard. Again, I'm not. You have to. Sometimes you have to. I can't. I'm not blaming you on it. I'm not blaming anyone. I'm not blaming a lot of people on it. There's some people I'm not going to say who they are, but there are some people that I will never look. They will never have the same trust I had for them. So, except for the ending scene. No, you're good. But yeah, no, you did so well with a lot of this keyframing and everything. You did so well. Everyone, you and Fatosh look amazing. The scenes look amazing. She does. I feel like it really captures like how Fatosh always portrays herself. Very very elegant and very intelligent in how she always talks. She does. It very much fits Fatosh. It very much fits Fatosh. You did amazing on this, Kura. I'm not gonna lie. Like, the message is pretty clear and everything, and I get where you're coming from. I do, but it's very clear and understandable. Furthermore, the keyframing, everything you did in here, amazing. You did so well. So well. So you definitely deserve a pat on the back for this one. You did so well on it. Also, Edge bro, thank you for the lark. Thank you. I saw the lurk come up, so. All right, so let me go use the bathroom. We've gotten our AI videos out of the way. Hit on the music. Let's make fun of Hassan right now while I'm using the bathroom. I'll be right back.
You preach from the throne with a fist in the air, but the tag on your sleeve says you don't really care. Fake red prophet, silver spoon rage, sell the revolution from a luxury cage. You talk class, war with the camera on, design a fit while preaching to the broke. Say eat the rich while you feast with the grin, selling guilt, cash in checks on a sin. Fake socialist in a crimson disguise, blood red slogans, capitalist eyes. You don't want justice, you want the stage. Velvet revolution built on clickbait rage. How many graves does the red flag hide? History screams there's blood inside. Red flags, gold chains, same old lie with a brand new name. Fake saints, false flame, throne built on other people's pain.
Have a good night, Rotten. Yeah.
How many graves does the red flag hide? History screams there's blood inside. Red flags, don't change. Same old lie with a brand new name.
All right. Anytime you can dog on Hassan, I'm going to. All right. All right. All right. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Haven't had a fat electrician video in a little bit because the one that I need to do is the fighting preacher, which is actually behind me. I still have not watched that one. We still need to do a react to that one. That one is coming when I have the time to actually just sit down, because that's like an hour and a half, and I need like I need a full stream for that video. Let's be honest. We're gonna be pausing a lot during that. But anyways, we're going to watch instead Rabbits versus Farmers, a history of violence. This is Fat Files. And how probably farmers didn't like rabbits for the longest time. They still don't. Rabbits can be pests for farmers depending on your crop. But there's worse out there. Just saying. Just saying. Anyways, let's get into this one. Take away, Nick. Never mind. I still had you muted. Where I unmuted this tab. I swear I did. Okay, take it away, Nick.
Okay, we've been doing nothing but talking about businesses on this channel for months now. We need to get a little bit more unhinged.
I'm regretting every choice now. Because the moment the bad electrician sits there and goes, we need to get a little more unhinged. Yeah, all right. Well, here we go.
Today we're talking about the Great Idaho Bunny Bash, that time in 1981 when a bunch of Idaho farmers were having their crops eaten by jackrabbits, and they came to the very logical conclusion that the only way to handle this was to grab a bunch of baseball bats and treat it like it was the opening scene to the Gangs of New York. Okay, and just so we're clear, this is not the first time this has happened. This is just the last time that this happened, okay? Farmers and jackrabbits have been having turf wars with each other for centuries. And we're gonna get to all of it right after a word from our sponsor.
Okay, that makes sense. They're jackrabbits. Jackrabbits like to fuck everything up. Not to mention, jackrabbits aren't like small. They're not the small, cute, cuddly rabbits everyone thinks of. Jackrabbits are kind of like they can be bigger than the average house cat. They can be like the size of like a medium dog. Like they will fuck shit up. So, yeah. Anyways, let's watch this ad. It's probably a delete me ad.
Delete me. Look at my new carry gun.
Where did you get the new Canic Radiant?
They sent it to me.
No, they sent it to me. That's my new carry gun.
I could have my own one.
What am I supposed to do with this? This video is brought to you by Delete Me, okay? Super simple business model. You give them money, they turn around and they make sure the data brokers on the internet aren't selling your personal information. Okay, pretty much anytime anything is free on the internet, but you have to make an account and give them your name and address and email address and all that stuff.
You're
They're
good at
basically just
this.
taking all that.
What do you mean I'm good at this? I'm just here. By the way, everyone, if you haven't checked out Delete Me is actually really good. It gets rid of a lot of your information off the internet. I use it. I definitely suggest other people use it because it's really good to get everything off like the base internet. Gets rid of the spam calls and everything like that. A lot of it's been removed. I rarely get spam calls anymore. Most of it is political because I kind of did the fucky wucky and signed up for one, but that's my own volition because I'm supporting Brandon Herrera, even though I don't live in Texas. We won't get into that. Okay. He's like one of the very few people that I can call a politician. I'm like, yeah, I like him. We need more like him. Anyways, I'm not going to get into it. But yeah, check out Delete Me. It'll get rid of pretty much everything that you don't want on the internet, minus stuff on the dark web. Because, yeah, dark web's kind of
information, selling it to data brokers, and that's how they're able to offer that service for free. But when you have Delete Me, they monitor all the major data brokers. Whenever they start selling your personal information, they automatically submit the opt-out request for you and have that information taken down, and they give you quarterly reports to let you know how many different listings they've taken down. But then Delete Me still has my information. Yeah, obviously, they kind of have to have the information so they know what information to have taken down. That's just how that works. I mean, your options are really A, you have a bunch of people selling your information to anybody that's got cash, or B, there's one person that has your information and their entire job is to make sure nobody else has it and you're paying them directly. Yeah, I'm taking B, all right, which raises the next question, is Delete Me gonna be able to keep my personal information safe? So I asked them, they said their security certification is a ISO 27001. I had no idea what that meant, so I Googled.
Okay, he got
Apparently,
it.
they have like the highest level of security certification that you can get. So yeah, I've been using Delete Me for
Yeah, pretty much that. The ISO 27001 is literally the only thing better than that is certain government contract internet security options. Like specifically CIA level. Like you need not top secret, you need super secret levels of authority to access stuff like that. Like it's really fucking good.
years. I was using them before they were paying me to talk about them. I'll probably be using them after they quit paying me to talk about them. If you want to give it a try, I'll have a link in a discount.
Delete Me. If I ever get big, please. I use Delete Me, and I will continue using Delete Me until they show otherwise. They've treated me with everything.
Code down below. Let's get back to the video. All right, in order to understand the Great Bunny Bash, the first thing
All right, before we go on this. Was nice. Very nice. No, and I respect that. I completely respect that. Kura. Like, I have like my base stuff that I use for Happy. Granted, I need to adjust it so it's a little more. Everyone knows it's still Happy. I mean, everyone knows that it's Happy, but there's people that probably don't. I need to make sure. But like, once I found the style and Happy's happy with it, obviously need to add a couple of things so that ISO 20022 is usually hold on, let me remember my securities. 20022, that's usually like corporate, like good corporate level security systems, stuff like HP, not Dell, but HP, the backend support of Microsoft, the high level like tech companies, they use that one, which is really good. It can be broken into, but it's still hard to break into. It's a really good security. Not the best, but it's also not the worst. The worst is like your computer, which is an ISO. If you're on Windows 11, I think the ISO on that one is ISO 12024. I think is the current. No, 12026 is the current one, which is a good security system, but you can get through it. Anyways, but yeah, no, Kura, I have to state you did amazing on that one. Keep it up. That was phenomenal, especially with all those keyframes that you did.
we got to realize is that we're not actually talking about bunnies, like the cute little Easter bunnies. No, we're not talking about Peter Cottontail. We're talking about jackrabbits.
Ooh.
Okay, you probably thought they were the
Yeah, fucking jackrabbits. No, fuck those shit
same or
things.
similar. They're not, okay? A jackrabbit is what happens when you take a normal rabbit, you give it a steady diet of steroids, then you get it hopped up on methamphetamines and Viagra and give it an unshakable hatred for agriculture. Your average jackrabbit weighs like 9 pounds and it eats a pound of food a day. All right, I'm gonna say that again, but a little bit slower. It eats 1/9 of its body mass in food every single day. And whatever it decides to eat, it's not just walking up and nibbling on the leaves. No, it picks a plant and then eats the entire plant all the way down to its roots so that it never regrows ever again. Jackrabbits,
Which makes jackrabbits fucking annoying. because they destroy crops that way. Because they don't like, an normal rabbit will eat a leaf and then the plant can regrow. Doesn't shock the plant and everything. Jackrabbits are eating to the root, which means the root can't, it gets shocked, which means the root can't regrow itself and the plant can be reproduced. It kills the plant.
Multiply and breed so fast that nature literally cannot keep up. Every 10 years, jackrabbits experience a population boom, and it's because a jackrabbit can have anywhere between 3 to 8 offspring every single month. Okay, we've all heard the phrase breed like rabbits. Yeah, jackrabbits look at regular rabbits and are like, those are rookie numbers, watch this shit. They quite literally outbreed their natural predators, and once there's so many jackrabbits that the natural predators can't keep up.
Hold on, spider. Oh no, kill the spider. Get the spider. Speaking of spiders, I have a dead spider in my shower. I think that one got drowned last time I took a shower and finally washed out because not the best where my shower is because it was added in later. And then I had a spider in my sink this morning when I'm getting ready for work. I looked down, I'm like, oh, a spider. Okay, I'll let you be. And then I looked, I'm like, oh, you're brown. Oh, you're bait. Oh, nope. You drowned. You drowned now. You drowned, sir. You don't get to live. Yes, I had a baby brown recluse in my sink. That thing was not living. And by baby, I mean it was like, you guys can't see my fingers, but it was almost 2 inches in body mass or in body length, not including the legs. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, and jackrabbits, by the way. Yeah, jackrabbits are annoying.
It reaches a critical mass, and then there's just jackrabbits everywhere. And when I say there's jackrabbits everywhere, I'm talking about like millions and millions of jackrabbits. And if that wasn't bad enough, once predators can't keep up with their population, they're basically unkillable because their preferred environment is a drought. You know, that weather condition that kills or drives away all other forms of life? Yeah, jackrabbits are sitting there like, this is fucking dope, I like this. And then because the drought drives away all the predators or kills off all the predators, the jackrabbits multiply even more, and then there's even more jackrabbits. So not only do they have this like 10-year cyclical population boom, a population boom can also happen if there's a drought. Once they outbreed the natural predators, the only thing that keeps their population in check outside of human intervention is they eat everything in their ecosystem until they starve to death, or a disease happens and they're living in such close proximity because there's so many of them that the disease wipes them out. There's literally accounts from the 1800s during population outbreaks where people said it looked like the ground outside was moving, and wildlife biologists say that during population booms, there can be over 200 jackrabbits per square mile. All of them eating a pound of food a day and reproducing 8 more jackrabbits every 30 days. It's literally a plague.
Houston, we have
that's jackrabbits. Jackrabbits are fucking annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Like they can be cute. Australian jackrabbits are cute. The really big ones, like the ones that are like the size of a medium dog. Granted, if they kick a person, it can actually break the femur, which is a really hard bone to break, by the way. So you gotta be careful. So they can be really cute, but they're not bunny rabbit cute. Not to mention bunny rabbits can be vicious too. That's a very true statement. Sorry. But yeah, no, jackrabbits can be a pain in the ass 100%.
a problem.
Because of this, humans have been killing jackrabbits in North America longer than we've had written history. Obviously, Native Americans have been killing jackrabbits forever to use their pelts, to eat them, whatever, that's perfectly fine. But during population booms, they would also have a practice of mass culling so that they could get a bunch of pelts and a bunch of food all at once. The way they would do this is they would get a bunch of the boys together, they would all stand in a big straight line at arm's length, they would grab their tomahawks or their spears or their bow and arrows or whatever, and they would slowly start walking through a field, driving these hundreds and thousands of rabbits one direction and then slowly circle around until they formed a circle around a massive herd of rabbits and then just kill all of them. Ken, I know what you're thinking.
Based. Sorry, that's kind of based. I'm not gonna lie. That's how you take care of them.
Why would they kill them that way? Why not just shoot them with a bow and arrow, okay? Well, first of all, there's too many of them. I've only got so many arrows. Second of all, it's a target this big and it runs at 45 miles an hour. This is literally the only...
Oh yeah, that's the other thing. They're actually really quick. I forgot about that. Jackrabbits are super quick. So they're rough to hit.
practical way to do it.
You gotta be quicker than that.
Okay, fast forward to the 1800s. You get westward expansion. People coming over. They're starting farms. What do farmers do? Farmers kill off natural predators, like coyotes. Why? Because they're eating my chickens.
I saw one of my chickens get captured by a coyote, and I watched him hop the fence with a chicken in his mouth. I'm like, God damn these motherfuckers.
Okay, we can't have that, so the farmers kill off the coyotes. That makes sense. Only problem, guess what the coyotes aren't doing now? Killing off the jackrabbits. Now, the jackrabbit population explodes. And the only thing left to control it is disease or starvation, and starvation isn't gonna happen because now, because there's farmers, there's way more food because the farmers are growing fucking food. So now there's more jackrabbits than there's ever been ever. It's just a plague of jackrabbits. They're absolutely everywhere. And now these millions of jackrabbits are eating all the farmers' crops. They can't have that because then they're not gonna have any crops. So now the farmers gotta kill off all the jackrabbits. It's like that little kid story, you know, the old lady that swallowed the fly and then she swallowed the spider to eat the fly and she swallowed the bird to eat the spider. Sorry. I've been reading my kids too many bedtime stories. Anyways, and it wasn't just the crops, it was also eating all the feed for the cattle and the horses because jackrabbits also eat hay. And when jackrabbits eat hay, they eat it from the bottom where they can reach, and then they eat out the bottom of a giant pile of hay, and then the whole thing can fall over and crush somebody, so that's dangerous. And then once the jackrabbits do get into the hay that they don't eat, they piss and shit all over, so it ruins all of it. So not only are the jackrabbits eating all the crops, they're also potentially starving off all the livestock. If so facto, the rabbits gotta go. So the farmers looked at what the Native Americans did and they were like, okay, that's a pretty good fucking idea. Over time, they refined the process a little bit. They didn't just make a big circle around the rabbits. They'd put up a fence and then basically form a phalanx like the 300 Spartans and then walk them into the fence and then club them all to death.
We fight as a single, impenetrable unit.
And from here, it kind of...
You know what? Face. Look at this picture. These are all jackrabbits, by the way. All of them. A lot of them are dead. Some of them are alive, but you can just see them just going in there with billy clubs. These guys are going. They're going places.
Turned into like a community event whenever there was a rabbit drive. Like all the people show up, they bring their wives, their kids, the sons, maybe the daughters help. The wives are off on the sideline getting the picnic ready so everybody can eat after they kill all these rabbits because everybody's tired from swinging a club for an hour straight. And it
We used to be a proper country. We need to bring it back.
just becomes a communal thing. And this is how the jackrabbit population in the western states of the United States of America stayed in check for over 100 years. Like I went back and dug through old newspapers, and pretty much since newspapers have been mainstream or like in common circulation, there's been articles about what is now known as a rabbit drive, aka culling the rabbit population in the western states dating back to the early 1800s. All the articles back then are like one of two things. They were just letting the community know how well the rabbit drive went, and since cameras weren't super common back then, they would literally just draw pictures. Or they were announcing an upcoming rabbit drive to get volunteers to help them get rid of all these fucking rabbits, and you can really tell it was written in like the 1800s because there's just zero fat. There's no filler words, nothing in these ads in the paper. Quote, rabbit drive, Duster, Tuesday. A rabbit drive will be held at the Duster community beginning early Tuesday morning, according to an announcement from that place. The drive will begin at Pete Duke's place.
Meat.
Based. We need to bring those back.
On a bun with nothing. Add ketchup if you want. I couldn't care less.
Literally, just grab your axe handles and show up to Pete's place. We're beating the shit out of rabbits. And this worked for like 100 years. It was just part of life. You're a farmer out on the prairie one day, you look.
She'll read that. I know she's dealing with the spider still. Does not come back, which means the spider's outmaneuvering her.
look out your window and it looks like the prairie's moving because there's millions of jackrabbits. Then you go look at your crops are gone. So you call up the boys, you grab your axe handles, and you go play whack-a-rabbit. Okay, there's nothing malicious to it. They didn't necessarily enjoy it. It was just straight up, this is what I've got to do to feed my kids. I'm gonna do it. Okay, occasionally was there the one farmer that maybe enjoyed it a little bit too much, like he lost too much of his crop and he's pissed, or he's going through a divorce and needs to let off some steam or something. I don't know, probably. But at the end of the day, what do? I mean, we were killing rabbits. He enjoyed killing the rabbits a little bit too much. Not much you can do about it, you know, just make a mental note. Don't let your kids go over to his house to play with his kids. Like, move on. For the most part, it was just people doing what they had to do to survive. And then the farmers took another thing from the Native Americans, and they didn't just leave a giant pile of dead rabbits. No, they used them as best they possibly could. They skinned them, they used their pelts, they ate them, they fed them to their chickens, they fed them to their hogs. They got every ounce out of that animal that they possibly could. But then in the 1930s, things started to change because there was the biggest jackrabbit population boom ever. And that is because of the Dust Bowl, aka a
Oh god, the Dust Bowl. That's right. Oh my god. Welcome back, hon. I'm guessing the spider was... Oh. That makes more sense why it took you so long. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, I figured. You got it, and then it... Yeah, I don't know if you heard. I had a baby, like not full grown one in my sink this morning. It was about 2 inches by length. It was still growing. I'm like, yep, nope, you're gone. So, you're being drowned. You're in my sink. Yeah, Kura, where I live, I deal with brown recluses and black widows. So I don't play with those. I do have dumping spiders, and those I leave. I also have I have a smaller black version that hangs around. I leave those ones because they take care of the ants. Their hunting is ants primarily, and I have foundation ants that can break in, so they take care of the foundation ants. Hero's been a mod for 66 months. Let's go, Hero. How you doing, by the way? Hopefully you are well. Doing well.
massive drought that lasted for years. And what's the environment that jackrabbits thrive in? A drought. It also kills off the natural predators, so the jackrabbit population just fucking explodes. To give you an idea of how many jackrabbits there were, the Wichita Beacon in 1935 reported an estimated 8 million jackrabbits in 30 counties. Around the same point in time, from another newspaper article I found in 1934, it was estimated that a single jackrabbit would do $10 worth of crop.
I don't abuse. Oh my god. I don't abuse you, Hero. Ignore, yes. Abuse, no. Make me sound like a horrible person. I mean, I am, but that's besides the point. Oh, damn. I know, I fucked up. By the way, before I forget, Hero, I gotta remember to cut this out. Do you have video footage that I need for Kuro? Or do I just need to use last season's? Because if that's the case, I'll just get it all recorded tonight. You do? Okay, send it. If you have like the new update model, send it. I'll get that recorded and edited and sent to you, and then I'll get King Souls. So I'll get those both. Oh, just need audio. Okay, I'll get those recorded like as soon as I'm done tonight. Or yeah, tonight. I'll cut it early and record both of them because I have stuff. I have everything I want for those. So I'll get those done. Yeah, Ray does kill them. They're not as chemically immune as like Black Widows or some of the other things. is early Saturday. Okay, cool. I'll be in the stream for that. I can't see how everything goes.
damage every single year, and that's in 1934 money, which is $250 today.
Oh, Supreme will be doing it. Ooh. Oh boy, Supreme. Gonna have a little fast to it. I love it.
Today. So you've got 8 million rabbits in 30 counties, 250 times.
Oh yeah, Happy. You need to. So one of these Sundays, look in the Discord when Hero goes live, and check out EOV. So I have two characters, King Soul, who is the dark brooding, very ominous King Soul, and then Kuro, who is me, who is the Western Samurai, who believes in honor over everything else. And if you fuck with that honor, he's going to kick your head off. Sometimes I get distracted way more than I really should. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. I get super distracted and then I'm like, oh shit, fuck, oh. Because I have the mental acuity of like a 5-year-old and go, ooh, shiny. You're good, hon. No, I've been bad. I'm never going to. Hero knows I'm not going to deny that I've been bad about that entire thing, and I try and stay on top of it. I'm always in the stream. Sometimes not always paying attention, but I'm always in the stream. And then I go back and and I've been watching stuff. Also, I'll DM you, Hero, because I don't see it. I didn't see the announcement, so I didn't get into Karma's stream till way later to give her the support for the recap for the PLE. Yeah, I need to start like actually typing and talking in more. I'm just like always like doing 9,000 things and trying to stay on top of everything. I'm hoping that I get better about just stopping and going, okay, here's this. I'm focusing on this. I'm not going to worry about this until I need to do this and do that. We will see. I can't promise anything. I'm not going to promise anything because I'm always going to be like, oh, but I could be doing this and I could be doing this and I could be doing this. No, you haven't. I'm always doing a whole bunch of like, I will be seeing, I do this all the time. I will be seeing in someone's stream, even if like Here's not live, I'll be in someone else's stream. Like I'll talk to them for a second, or I won't say anything. I'll be like blah blah, and I'm like, oh, I need to be doing this, and I should be doing this, and I should be doing this. Let me record this. I'll mute streams and I'll start doing stuff. I need to learn to stop and relax and just hang out with people. I care for you. I don't. Oh my god. Got him on a roll. Now I'm the back. I mean, I am the back. I don't. I'm okay. Listen, I gotta stop. I gotta focus. I do appreciate everything you do, Hero, and I am in there. I just need to be more active, and I know I do, and I'm bad about it, and I'm sorry about that. I truly am. Anyways, let me get back to this because I'm just making myself hate my life when I do the edits on this.
8 million. That's $2 billion worth of crop damage a year, and that's just in one section of one state. And to make things even worse, you know what else is going on during the Dust Bowl? The Great Depression. People are already desperate, aka these rabbits gotta go. But it's not that simple anymore.
And FTR's also causing damages by destroying crops during this time. Let's not forget that fact.
or because something else happened in the 1930s. In the 1930s is when animal rights became professionalized. This is when you had humane societies and animal rights groups popping up, aka Industrial Revolution has happened. The quality of human life has risen so high that you can now make a living bitching about how other people make a living. Newspapers are now much more prevalent. Radio's now mainstream. Information is traveling so much faster than it ever has in human history. Because of this, people that are completely disassociated from the issue and don't understand the issue are now hearing about the issue, and they're developing very strong opinions and feelings about this issue. And when these
Oh, the modern Quingo. Got it. Sorry.
people that have never seen a jackrabbit hear that farmers are beating jackrabbits to death with axe handles, they're not picturing a jackrabbit, you know, this 9-pound agricultural terrorist running around eating 1/9 of its body weight in crops every single day. No, they're picturing cute little Peter Cottontail and a big mean farmer with an axe going out there like a barbarian. And then they hear that after the farmers kill all the rabbits, they're skinning them and using their skin, and then they eat them, and then they feed all the meat to their hogs and their chickens, and they just absolutely lose their minds because they don't know that chickens are like actually vicious predators, literally the descendants of fucking T-Rexes.
Yeah, chickens eat meat. Like, people forget birds eat meat. Birds are scavengers. They'll eat meat. They go after flesh. So they'll eat dead animals. They'll eat them. They'll eat meat to the muscle down to the bone. Like, they're carnivorous. They're not herbivores. They're carnivores. Yeah, chickens will kill each other for no reason. Kind of like hogs. Hogs are or they're omnivores. Pigs are omnivores. They eat meat and fruits, vegetables. They're omnivores, but they'll eat a person. You feed it to them, they'll eat it. They won't care. Their stomachs can actually handle it. Humans can't handle human meat. Which makes you wonder how oh god, what is that word? What's the word of people eating? They're not the people cannibals. How cannibals? Well, probably a lot of we're used to it, probably. Yeah, cannibalism.
Hey, you
I'm
know
not
what hogs
surprised.
will eat? Literally fucking anything. You know what chickens will eat? Also basically pretty much anything, including other chickens.
Fish! Eat other fish! The marlins and the trout! What's he talking about?
Chickens literally kill other chickens, like to the point that it's a problem.
Wow, Nick just brought that up.
You want to know who understands that problem and genuinely cares about it? Farmers. That's why in 1903 they created chicken glasses and had them patented. Okay, the farmers didn't do this because they thought it was cute. They didn't want their flock to have mad drip so they could flex on all the other chicken farmers. No, they did it because if they don't put the glasses on the chickens, they'll peck each other's eyes out. And then they made the glasses red so that the chickens couldn't see blood, because if one chicken gets hurt and is bleeding, the other chickens will swarm it and kill it. And if another chicken gets hurt during that swarm and that attack, then they'll attack that chicken, and then next thing you know, your entire flock of chickens have murdered themselves in a cage match. But
I'm laughing at that because it's true. It's up HG. No, I will state I had a buddy. I'm gonna call him Z. It's not my mod Z. My old buddy Z. Different Z. Completely different Z. Much darker complexion, but he was the whitest black man I ever knew. His words, not mine. He was, I forgot where he was. It was during the height of bird flu. And he was at a chicken processing plant when they had to remove a ton of chickens that were infected. Yeah, he could never eat chicken ever again. He couldn't, just after, because he actually had to watch make sure they all died in a chamber. You watched the chicken holocaust. That's the best way to put it. He saw some shit. He's like, I can't eat chicken ever again. After that, I'm like, I don't blame you.
These people don't understand this, nor do they care to try to understand it, so they just get their feelings hurt and get loud about it for no fucking reason. Which is infuriating because the farmers are literally doing what you're supposed to do. They're using the entire animal to the best that they can. That's exactly what the Native Americans did, and when you hear about the Native Americans doing it in like elementary school, it's like, oh my god, the Native Americans were such great people. When they had to kill a buffalo, they made sure to use every part of that buffalo. Farmers doing the same shit, but when they do it, they're crazy assholes. And these people are voters, so the government's got to step in to try to make everybody happy. And what the government comes up with is rather than hosting rabbit drives, they're going to have a bounty and they're going to put it out on these rabbits. Depending on which county or which part of the country you were in at this point in time, it was like 3.
When the government gets involved, things go to shit. It was working perfectly, and then the government got involved. That's very much a norm.
4 or 5 cents per rabbit that you killed, and just for the record, they are still killing the rabbits. They're not like catching them alive and turning them in. No, they're killing them and either cutting off their scalps or their ears and turning in the ears to get a nickel. To be completely intellectually honest, the government didn't invent bounty programs in the 1930s. Jackrabbit bounties existed prior to that into like the mid 1800s, and they were used at like a local level to try to control the population to prevent a boom from happening. But this is the turning point where the government tried to like shift away from rabbit drives completely because of the high visibility and people getting their feelings hurt, and wanted people to pretty much exclusively use a bounty program. Hey, remember, this is the 1930s. This is the Great Depression. People are broke. So now, not only have you incentivized just the farmers to go out and handle the issue to save their farm, you've incentivized everybody that's starving and poor, which is everybody during the Great Depression, to go out and kill these rabbits. You know what a lot of those people aren't doing? They're not using all of the rabbit to the best of its capabilities. They don't really give a shit about animals as far as doing it as quickly and effectively as possible. So now you're going out, they're shooting rabbits. Maybe the rabbits are getting away. They're not getting a good kill shot. It's not a more humane option. But they don't know that because they probably don't understand guns either. They think that if a bullet touches you, it's like magic. You're instantly and painlessly dead, which is just not how it works, because if you don't get a good kill shot, that animal could roam around for days or the rest of its life and die from infection months later. Whereas
Yeah. I will state, it depends on the round. Granted, if you're using 30-06 on a rabbit, that's just cruel. I mean, the rabbit's just like a feel thing at it, but still. If you're using 22 and you hit it wrong, that rabbit's going to run around for days, even weeks, just in pain until it finally dies. So you're not doing things right. Like, listen, I'm a big practitioner of guns. I'm a big practitioner of like protecting things and stuff like that. But you got to be accurate, or you just got to mag dump. But if you're going to hunt something, especially an animal, you should use it to the best of your ability, make it clean, and just use what you can, because it's the best thing to do. Okay.
sharp blow to the back of the head is actually much safer because there's not a bunch of people roaming around shooting fucking guns everywhere, and it's actually more humane because it just kills the animal pretty much instantly and it's painless, which is why it's still literally the preferred method of killing a rabbit in the manual on how to process a rabbit to this day. You don't believe me? Fuck it.
By the way, Penny, I apologize for Sunday because my stream just kind of dropped. So, hi, welcome. Sorry for everything. Stream just decided to be stupid, and YouTube and Rumble did not want to recover. So I apologize for that. But welcome in. I respect thank you for swinging by on Sunday, and thank you for swinging by today. I love the entire thing of you having to correct. Listen, I get it. it's really easy for everyone to forget that I am a vampire, but let me if I come to full screen, I got the fangs there. I specifically designed this off of like Castlevania, which has very elf-like ears, so it's really easy to go, oh, he's just an elf. I understand. Never hate, never hate, no hate towards that. Anyways, back to this.
I'll pull it up. What do we got here? Oh, percussive blow to the head. Position the rabbit. Hold the rabbit by its hind legs. Use a heavy but easy to handle object. IG, a club or iron piping. Hit the rabbit on the top of the head just behind the ears. Make sure it's dead. The farmers have literally been doing this the correct, most humane way possible for over 100 years, but to these people that don't understand the issue, that operate on feelings instead of facts.
Yeah, it's really easy to not see them, especially when I'm like here. If I'm not in full screen, it's easy to just miss them. So, but yeah, no, I've always been a vampire. My main mod has been calling me a vampire since before I was V. So there's always that.
It feels more humane to have a bunch of random fucking people that are starving and poor roaming
Silas
the
is a
countryside
husky.
with guns,
I do
shooting
that
at
too.
targets this big.
I've done that a couple times where I've called Silas a wolf. I'm like, no, wait, no, yeah. I'm happy he's a cute vampire.
Traveling at 45 miles an hour is safer and more humane than a bunch of farmers, aka professionals, getting together, forming a phalanx, and killing the rabbits as humanely as possible. Okay, just so we're on the same page, the job was getting done for free and more effectively by the farmers, but the government wanted to make people feel better, so they stepped in with an alternative solution where it cost money, taxpayer money, and got the job done less efficiently and less humanely.
Yeah, it happens. Trust me. Happy even knows Kura did a video, his little frog legs video, and I called Happy Yazzie. And she's never. I'm never gonna live it down. She's gonna make fun of me for the rest of our lives together. She's always gonna make fun of me for that. So don't feel bad. You listen, there's a lot of people that mess up recognizing people or recognizing what people are. It's perfectly fine. And because I look very much like an elf, I have to deal with the fact that everyone's an elf.
Fucking great job. Terrific.
I'm from the government and I'm here to help.
And you guys are never going to believe this.
Sorry, hold on. We gotta go back. Because these are the worst lines you can ever hear from the government.
From a singular county that was paying a 5-cent bounty, they had to quit paying the bounty and call it off after they had a million 5 cents. Literally runs out of money. I guys are never gonna fucking tax job. Terrific.
I'm from the government and I'm here to help.
Worst line you could ever hear. I am from the government. I'm here to help. No, you're not. You're here to fuck me over. I don't trust the government.
You guys are never going to believe this. It doesn't actually fucking work. Why? Because the government literally runs out of money. I found an account from a singular county that was paying a 5-cent bounty. They had to quit paying the bounty and call it off after they had a million rabbits turned in and they ran out of money. And I found multiple accounts of this all over the country. Once the governments ran out of money, the farmers were like, okay, well, the problem's not solved yet, and I'm not going to let this rabbit eat all the food so I can't feed my kids and let it kill off all my cattle. We're going to go solve the problem. And that's exactly what they did. They got the boys together, they grabbed their clubs, they set up a fence, and then they killed all the rabbits. And then the journalists started showing up, and then the animal rights activists that don't live in the area and don't.
Fucking PETA. Get rid of PETA already. Fucking. They kill more than they save. That's fact, by the way. Look it up. PETA kills more animals than they do save. They're like a 93% of the rescued animals they kill off.
don't understand the problem started hearing about it, and it hurt their feelings, so they got involved. They started criticizing and causing problems for the farmers, or trying to get them to quit, and the farmers said, okay.
Wow. Yeah, I can't really say much because my father's side, he was in the Philippines at the time. My mom's side, um, had other issues to deal with during the Great Depression. Yeah, that was the hard part. Like, geese are weird. You can't shoot the lead geese. You have to shoot from the back front, but sometimes it's just it doesn't work. You missed a few things, Dark. We're currently reacting to Fat Electrician about rabbits and farmers, but we did some AI videos.
Okay, fuck it.
How you doing?
You don't want us to kill the rabbits? We'll catch them and we'll mail them to your state and they can fuck up all your shit. And that's exactly what they did. They caught a fuck ton of rabbits and they tried to ship them to the other part of the country where jackrabbits didn't live so they could deal with the problem. But Animal Wildlife Services winded up putting a stop to it. And for the next 50 years, this becomes the pattern, right? The jackrabbit population explodes. The farmers go out, they do what they got to do. A bunch of people that don't understand the issue, hear about the issue, get super strong feelings, get really butthurt about it. The farmers pretty much tell them to fuck off. They kill all the rabbits. Then 2 weeks later, nobody actually cares because those people didn't actually care in the first place.
How cute does an animal have to be before you care if it dies to feed you?
Which brings us to the Great Idaho Bunny Bash of 1981. Okay, it's 1981. As far as the issue goes, basically.
Oh, Landman's so good. Or no, that wasn't Landman. That was Yosemite.
Nothing has changed. The jackrabbit population booms every 10 years or so. The farmers got to go out, handle the issue to protect their crops. The only thing that has really changed is now we have television and news. Information now travels much further, much faster, and there's video footage of it. That and capitalism has raised the standard of human living so high that not only can one person make a living bitching about how other people make a living, they can actually go out and found a multi-million-dollar organization, and they can hire a bunch of other people, and they can band together and produce nothing for society, and then turn around and spend all of their life bitching about how the people that do produce shit for society are doing their job.
There's a Hassan joke here. No, I'm not gonna make it. But if you know, you know. But yeah, fuck communists.
So in Mud Lake, Idaho in 1981, when there was a jackrabbit population boom and they were eating all the farmers' crops, the farmers who were, 40, 50, 60 years old and have already done this 4, 5, 6 times over the course of their life go, it's time to do the thing again, that thing that I've done my entire life and my dad did his entire life and my granddad did his entire life. Call up the boys, bring out the baseball bats and the fence. We got to get rid of these rabbits. So they put out the call in the newspapers. Hey, if you want to help get rid of all these rabbits and save our farms, show up at Cletus's farm on Saturday at, whatever time. But remember, news now travels faster and further, so people from out of the community are hearing about this. You've got people coming from hours away, from cities, to come out and help with this rabbit drive and kill these rabbits, and some people are just showing up to watch. Okay, and I know what some people are thinking. Why on earth would you do that? Who would want to go watch farmers?
I would. Listen, I love animals. I really do. But when an animal is threatening my way of life, stay in. And I'm going to say this unhappy if it comes down to we're living where I live. If we go hiking and everything, I always carry a gun. The main reason is because we do have mountain lions, and we do have a law to state that if a mountain lion is in the area and approaches to attack, especially kids, we have the right to shoot it. And we have the right to use it how we want. And mountain lion is actually is like deer. It's very lean. apparently very good. I have never had it, but apparently it's really good. So, yeah, like if it looks like it could attack or is approaching to attack, yeah, taking shots. Sorry, just how it is. Pig hunt. Oh yeah, boar hunting in like certain states because boars are invasive species. A lot of people who shoot those, they take down the boars. They take them to processing plants to get them processed because it's still good meat, you know. Deadwing dork. I have not. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to check it out. I'm gonna have to check out Deadwing dork. I have not. Oh no, there's plenty of processing places for that meat, so we'll have the correct one. Oh, pulled pork is boar is, yeah. I'm not surprised about that, Penny. They get offended really easily. Those type of people get offended very easily.
Kill a bunch of innocent little bunny rabbits. Pretty much everybody, man. This is the 1980s, okay? They didn't grow up with the internet. They didn't have YouTube. They've got TV, and it only has like 10 channels. These people didn't grow up watching Live Leak. So when they hear that a bunch of farmers are grabbing baseball
Fucking Live Leak was a mood back in the day.
bats and having a Battle of Thermopylae reenactment against some jackrabbits, fuck yeah, they want to go watch. So that's what happens. The farmers put out the call and hundreds of people show up. They got like 400 or 500 people showing up with golf clubs and baseball bats to actually help them. And then they've got hundreds of people standing off to the sidelines just being spectators. People are
Sit there and go, hey, you guys want to go? You kids want to go watch some jackrabbits get murked? Yeah, let's go. Okay. Put out the cloth, put out the picnic basket, get some sandwiches, and just watch the show.
bringing their kids. They're having fucking barbecues and picnics off to the side. It becomes an event. Then
I was going to say, yeah, Penny, that's very true. 3 or 4 channels. I would state even into like the early 90s, because I don't think I had. No, I would have 5 channels. I had 5 channels growing up. Granted, most of the time I spent on channel 3 because I was playing on my Nintendo. Hey, Blue Jay, it's going very well. Golfing for fur, exactly.
the animal rights groups hear about it and they show up.
Wait.
Nope.
Is there no way we can get rid of him?
Not without cause, Michael.
I have cause. It is because I hate him.
In addition to the people that just want to spectate and the people that want to help out, other people from all over the country hear about this. There's a mink farmer in Iowa that gets a hold of these farmers and is like, hey, I'll buy the carcasses for 15 cents a carcass and I'll feed them to my minks. There's also a couple of Nigerian businessmen that get a hold of the farmers and they're like, hey, we'll pay you, you know, like 15 cents per rabbit and then you can process the meat and we'll refrigerate it and ship it back home to Nigeria to feed people. To which the farmers are like, cool, and then we're gonna take all the money we make from killing these rabbits, which is something we already have to do, and then we're gonna give it back to our community to fund our community projects. They're literally making the best out of a bad situation. And just to be clear, it's not like they get together one time and kill off hundreds of thousands of rabbits. This is like a process that takes a little bit of time, so it takes place multiple events over the course of weeks or months. Well, after the first event, all these animal rights groups leap into action and basically launch a massive PR campaign trying to paint the farmers as these genocidal maniacs.
Remember, if you don't hate PETA, if you hate PETA, you don't hate PETA enough. Yeah, by the time I was watching TV, we also had Fox, Penny, so I had at least 4. You like PETA? I think we're thinking the different PETAs, Dark.
They immediately rebrand what has been known as a rabbit drive for hundreds of years as the Great Idaho Bunny Bash. They intentionally choose the word bunny because it's the cutest, nicest, most sensitive word that you...
Listen, I don't care what you say. Rabbits are fucking vicious. People think dogs and cats are cute and everything, and they attack you. Okay? That's how they are. Bunnies are more vicious than cats and dogs. Like, bunnies will straight up bite you and attack you because they're in a bad mood. Bunnies are fucking vicious. I've had less, I have been scratched by my cat that I have currently a few times. I guarantee you, if I had a bunny and a cat, the bunny would have attacked me more than the cat did. I guarantee you with that. And half the time my cat attacked me, probably because I was playing with him and did something that aggravated him and he attacked me. Bunnies will attack you because they can. Okay? And hamsters are hamsters are a different story. A very fun time. Oh god. Yeah, Peter's weird. I'm not gonna lie, Peter's always been weird.
Could possibly apply to a jackrabbit, and even then, the word bunny doesn't really fit to jackrabbit. They then file an injunction against the farmers, trying to prevent them from killing the rabbits. They go to court. The local judge is basically like, I mean, these rabbits have to go. Like, it has to happen. What do you want them to do about it? And eventually the animal rights group was like, well, fine, but we need to find a more humane way to kill the rabbits. And the court and the farmers both are like, okay, yeah, game. I don't want the rabbits to suffer. I don't enjoy this. I just need them dead so they don't eat my crops. If you have a more humane way of doing this, I'm all ears. What ideas do you got? And if you don't believe me, I actually have some quotes. This is from a farmer by the name of Orville Twitchell. He's one of the guys that's kind of spearheading these rabbit drives. And fair warning, he actually literally looks like Elmer Fudd, so I don't think that's helping him very much.
Oh my god, he really does. Hold on. Yeah, on the right side. Yeah. Right. He really does. He's got that. He's got the nose. He's got the ears. Yeah, he definitely looks like Elmer.
Much. But looks aside, he really is just a farmer trying to save his crops that wants to kill these rabbits as humanely as possible. I actually found some quotes from him where he said, and I quote, "I can still hear the squeals, but I had to get over the feeling because we did what we had to do. You're swinging a club dressed in layers in below freezing temperatures, and it didn't end until they were all dead, sometimes 30 to 45 minutes to dispatch an entire pen. No question, it was physically exhausting. Was it gruesome? Yes. Was it necessary? Yes." So the farmers genuinely are open to any ideas of how to do this more humanely and more effectively. The animal rights groups then immediately recommend poisoning them with strychnine.
What?
To which the farmers are
The farmers are using these completely. So poisoning them with a poison that will stay within the blood system even after it's dead, which means if you eat it or feed it to someone else, they will, or other creatures, they will get poisoned by that same thing, which is extremely deadly to humans. Mental damage. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 100%. They were. Penny. 100%. A lot of the Looney Tunes characters were based off of that. Like they were very stereotypical of things.
like, fucking no, that's a horrible idea for multiple reasons. One, if I'm putting poison out in the wilderness, I have no idea what's gonna eat it, but I do know it's not just gonna be jackrabbits. My dogs, my cattle, my horses, coyotes, literally any other animal can walk up and eat this poison, and I'm not trying to kill them. Secondly, if I poison them, I can't sell them for starving kids in Africa to eat or these minks up in Iowa, so the carcasses are going to waste. That's not good. And thirdly, strychnine is definitely not more humane than a sharp blow to the back of the head. When you poison an animal with strychnine, first it gets muscle aches, and then it starts having seizures that are induced by light, motion, and sound, and it basically dies of exhaustion from having too many seizures over the course of hours or days. That's definitely not more humane than me walking up and bonking a rabbit on the head. That's fucked up. We're not doing that. In a shocking turn of events, it's actually the farmers in court fighting on behalf of what's best for the rabbit.
That's why the PETA OG starts.
And not the animal rights groups. It's almost like they don't actually care and they're just virtue signaling to feel good. The animal rights groups, realizing that they just got made to look like assholes, come back with a backup idea. They come into court and they're like, hear me out. Gas chambers. I'm not kidding.
Again, I'm going to go back to my buddy Z, who literally watched them gas chamber a whole cavalcade of chickens. Like, it wasn't pretty. He's like, it was disgusting, and I can't eat chicken because it was a scene. Because he had to watch them all die. And they didn't die quickly. The boss is that.
It's the Jews.
Yes, like the Jews. Oh.
To which the farmers are like, rabbit concentration camps. You want to recreate rabbit Auschwitz. That's what you guys want. You know what? Fuck it. Fine. We'll give it a shot. So at their next rabbit drive, rather than putting up a fence and a pin and driving the rabbits into the fence and then clubbing them, they dug a giant fucking hole and drove the rabbits into the hole, threw a tent over the top, and filled it with carbon monoxide. It didn't really work. It didn't kill all the rabbits. The rabbits that did die actually died from being crushed by the weight of all the other rabbits on top of them, and it was just way less humane, so they abandoned that idea. This is now garnering national attention. Everybody's watching, so the governor gets involved, and the governor and the farmers go to the head veterinarian of Idaho and ask him what is the most humane way to get rid of these rabbits. And the head veterinarian says a sharp blow to the back of the head, just like the fucking textbook says.
Thank you.
So that's it. Case closed. The local judge rules in favor of the farmers. They go back to hosting their rabbit drives, or as the newspapers claimed,
They're not bunnies, though. They are jackrabbits. They do eat. They're fucking a pain in the ass. Period. It's right. They can be cute, but they're a pain in the ass. Also, sup, Jaded?
The fur fly again. At which
No, he's not. I forgot what he's based off of. He's not based off of a rabbit specifically.
point, the animal rights activists learn something, they realize their mistake, and they move on with their lives. No, I'm just kidding. They actually go on a massive PR campaign to slander these farmers. The farmers wind up getting thousands of hate mail letters and protesters showing up, and the animal rights groups actually had people dress up as people that were going to help with the rabbit drives and go into the pens and try to fuck with them. They then proceeded to go to the media and paint the entire affair as horrifically as humanly possible. According to intel from their spies, people were playing bunny baseball and there were little kids inside the pens killing rabbits. First of all, yeah.
Listen, if a bunny jumps up, I'm gonna swing. Might not be humane, but it's gonna be fucking hilarious. I'm just saying.
Kids are involved. I know that's shocking to some people, but farm kids do farm shit, and this is farm shit. It's a way of life for these people. That's not a big deal. Secondly, trying to tell the entire country that they're playing bunny baseball, like they're turning it into
Dark, all I can think of is saying there is, brother, get the flamer. The heavy flamer. Hey, at least the meat's cooked. Got jerky. I'm going to hell.
some sick game is fucking disgusting, okay? If they had hundreds of volunteers showing up that weren't farmers, is there a possibility that one asshole grabbed a rabbit, tossed it in the air and said, hey, Jimmy, catch, and Jimmy fucking Babe Ruth that motherfucker? Yeah, absolutely. That probably happened. But calling that bunny baseball like it's an organized sporting event, like they're literally got the bases set up and they're fucking underhanding jackrabbits to a 12-year-old, and if he strikes out 3 times, they strap it to a tee and let him fucking clock it so he can run the bases and turn it into a game, absolutely didn't happen. But
okay. But if it did happen, I would laugh hysterically. Okay. The flamethrower. Yes. Again, Get the flamer, the heavy flamer. We're going to burn these jackrabbits.
That's just me operating off of common sense and growing up around farmers my entire life and knowing that these people, A, wouldn't do that, and B, wouldn't allow it to happen in their proximity. That's not enough. I need actual evidence. So I went back and I scoured through newspapers at the time, and guess what I found out? After the animal rights groups started showing up in mass as protesters, you know who else showed up? The sheriff's department. And you want to know what the sheriff's department did? They, A, kept the peace, but before every rabbit drive, they told the crowd of volunteers, we're watching, and if we see any of you doing anything cruel to these animals, we will charge you with a misdemeanor for animal cruelty. Guess how many citations got issued? Fucking 0. The entire thing is just a massive propaganda campaign to paint these farmers like they're psychotic assholes when they're the exact opposite. And unfortunately, it's pretty effective, at least in the court of public opinion, and the farmers didn't really do themselves any favors because they don't have any PR training.
That's very
they're
true.
40, 50, 60-year-old farmers out in Idaho. They've got journalists and cameras in their face, and when they're asked a question, they say the truth and they say how they feel. Orville Twitchell, the guy from court that's like spearheading this entire thing, when he got interviewed by the journalists and they're like, how can you have kids out here doing this, blah, 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 them not understanding, like, farm kids do farm stuff. They help me on the farm. This is their job too. They're gonna have to do this when they get older. It's been a way of life for generations. They don't get that. So Orville Twitchell just said the truth. He said, and I quote, I and 3/4 of the rest
Farm
of the
kids.
people in the West.
Farm kids, you don't fuck with farm kids, especially when they get older and they've been doing farm stuff, because they go into the military and they are the scariest motherfuckers on this planet. Also, how's it going, people?
Would rather see kids in that sagebrush, even if they are beating
get some rest.
jackrabbits, than have them sitting in front of the boob tube watching sex movies or in Idaho Falls drinking beer and smoking pot.
Amen. 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 Amen.
So they're kind of inadvertently playing into the stereotypes, which allows these people to spin the entire thing and basically rewrite history. Like, looking through all this, I was finding academic papers about the history of rabbit drives and how fucked up they were. And just, the academic papers are insane. You know what? I'm actually going to read you part of the abstract from one of these academic papers so you can see how fucking stupid these people are. Quote, Great Plains responded to eternal threats from the environment by reasserting
There's a whole bunch. Sorry, between 1880 and 1930, millions of rabbits were slaughtered across the American West in mass spectacles of pest control called rabbit drives. Drives sought to respond to the threat posed by rapid growth, growing rabbit populations at the time, emerging from changing ecosystems induced by colonization. I fucking already hate this. I'm like going insane from this. And the industrialization of agriculture in the West. Rabbits were driven into corrals and then beaten to death by men and boys while hundreds, if not thousands, watched. By focusing the rural and predominantly working class white men, that wasn't written recently. This article writes the first history of the rabbit drive and does through examination of how masculinity dictated the form of this ritual of communal animal killing. Oh my God, this is written by a feminist. Sorry. Nascent agriculture towns in California and embedded rural communities in the Great Plains respond to the external threats from the environment by reasserting masculine domination of nature. In the contrast of wealthy big game hunters who primarily used writing to project their method, it was the photographs that, oh my God. I can't. This is driving me literally insane.
Masculine domination of nature, in contrast to wealthy big game hunters who primarily used their writing to project their manhood. It was through photographs that drives were practiced, shared, and understood. The camera served to eternally fix the male participants as victors in a staged battle between man and beast.
But wait! There's more.
Indeed, we cannot understand the rabbit drive without understanding its visuality, seeing it as a self-constructed act of masculine theater that was always intended to be observed. In doing so, the rabbit drive shows how seeming crises in the environment have been creatively repositioned as opportunities to, in fact, protect, reinforce, and exalt masculine control over nature and society.
It was literally written by a feminist. It was written by a feminist. That's all it was. It was written by a feminist who didn't understand what the fuck they were doing. It was a fucking feminist who fucking wrote this. That's all it was. It doesn't have to be a woman. It's just a feminist. Feminist who doesn't understand the fuck they were doing. Oh. Sorry.
Yeah, dickhead, I'm sure that's exactly what happened. Back in the 1800s when farmers were having their entire livelihoods fucking destroyed, so they got together and said, guys, what are we gonna do about this? And one of them said, I think we have to kill all these rabbits. I guarantee you another farmer said, oh my God, Cletus, what a great idea. And we should take pictures and tell everybody about it. That way we can reassert our masculine domination over society and our wives remember who the fucking bosses are. Because apparently there's nothing more manly than killing a fucking rabbit.
It's false. No way.
Yeah, sorry. If you're sitting there being like, I'm masculine because I killed a rabbit. Yeah, fuck you. No. You did it because you had to. Now, you know what's masculine? Saying you going out for a stroll, going out for a hike, doing something. You forgot your gun because you're like, I don't need it today. Got my knife, but you know, it's just for whatever. And, you know, mountain lion attacks or, you know, a mountain creature attacks you and you take it down with a knife, protecting your family. That's masculine. That's the masculine thing. Especially like mountain lion. You sit there and you're fucking wrestling it and you stab it a few times. You got cut. You're like, I won. We had to go to the hospital, but you know what? That thing's dead. Yeah, that's masculine. That's masculine. Take down a lion with your bare hands. That's masculine. You take down a bear with a knife. That's masculine. Take down a bunch of rabbits. That's just doing what you need to do to protect your crops. I'm just saying.
Not this time. No.
If there's one thing that I've learned about farmers growing up around them my entire life is that they're super
Why?
concerned with like big abstract societal ideas. They're definitely not just normal people that are trying to get by and raise kids and have a family and go to church and be a productive member of society and feed the world. That's definitely not what they're up to. They're secretly getting together and plotting, having maniacal plans on how they can exercise their toxic masculine domination over society via killing bunny rabbits. That's exactly what the farmers are fucking up to. And you morons wonder why people are losing respect for academia when you publish stupid bullshit like this. I'm sorry, I'm getting sidetracked and pissed off. Anyways, the Idaho farmers now have the green light from the local court to continue doing.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah, those are the same people. Same people that bitch about that are the same people that think of, it'd be so sexy if someone just broke into my house and just had their way with me. That's called rape.
Doing what they're doing, so that's exactly what they do. They keep hosting rabbit drives, they keep killing the rabbits, they keep saving their farms. Meanwhile, the animal rights groups continue to harass them and fuck with them and slander them all over the media, and then they take them to court again on an appeal, and they appeal them all the way up to the Supreme Court of Idaho. In the Supreme
Okay. 1 second. I gotta use the bathroom. I've been holding it the last like 15 minutes. I'll be right back. sorry about that. I really need to go. Yeah, most mountain lions will leave you alone, but every once in a while, we've had a lot in my state that straight up will attack people because they just feel super threatened. Like it's a weird like thing for our state, because of the traffic it gets. We actually have a lot more mountain lion attacks because of people just thinking, oh well, it's scared of me, and then they back into a corner and it attacks them. So like we normally don't have to, but it is a rare occasion because that mountain lion's tasted human, because that human didn't fight back or anything, and then they straight up attack people on trails. So it is a normal thing. It is a thing that we have to do because people are stupid and don't realize. Yes, it is a cat. It is a very large cat. It does not want to be petted. Leave it the fuck alone. Yeah, cats chase. They run from it, or they try and like approach it and get into a corner and it attacks them. They do stupid things, and people don't realize that. Speaking of cats, hi Creamsicle. Yeah.
Court case, it comes out that they were having spies infiltrate as volunteers, gathering intel, and then they used all this supposed intel to basically slander the farmers and paint the whole thing as some barbaric event. They're telling the judge, like, they're playing bunny baseball and they're having children do this, blah, 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 blah. To which the Supreme Court is like, are you guys playing bunny baseball? And the farmers are like, no. Okay, well, don't. And they're like, cool, okay. Are you having kids do this? To which the farmers were like, I mean, I'm not checking driver's licenses for ages. If some farmer or volunteer wants to bring their child out here to do this, they're more than welcome to do it. I'm not gonna stop them. And the judge is like, okay, well, let's just call it 12 years old. You gotta be 12 to participate. And the farmers are like, you got it, that's fine. From here, farmers win, they get the green light to continue. They continue the rabbit drives until they've solved the problem, and then the issue disappears into history. And I know what you're thinking, 1981 was like 40 some odd years ago. How come there hasn't been
Nick, why do you have to bring up the fact that it was over 40 years ago? Why do you have to make me feel fucking old? Sorry.
Another major jackrabbit population boom. In addition to that, DNR and wildlife services are much more advanced in understanding about how ecosystems work, and they regulate the killing of predators of jackrabbits much more strictly, and all of this comes to allow a more natural control of the jackrabbit population. But that doesn't necessarily guarantee that a jackrabbit population boom will never happen again. And if it does, I'm absolutely positive the farmers will do whatever has to get done, and I'm also, unfortunately, absolutely positive that the animal rights groups and the academics will be right there talking shit and rewriting history the entire time. And that is the story of the Great Idaho Bunny Bash of 1981, aka a rabbit drive, something that had been happening on this continent for thousands of years, literally predating written history, that animal rights groups and academics then utilized to slander hardworking farmers that were doing nothing more than simply trying to get by. Thank you for watching. Best way to support the channel is go buy some merch, maybe drink some Echelon. Links to both of those over at thefatelectrician.com. Quack bang
out. I do love that Nick posted up the listen, I love Echelon. I do actually subscribe to Echelon, so I get Echelon every month. I get 24 cans every month. I missed the Goth Girl Spit, which is White Monster. That's all it is. I love that you promoted that one, even though you can't get it, which sucks because I actually like White Monster. White Monster is really good.
I'm gonna be honest, this entire video started just because I saw a meme about the Bunny Bash of 1981 in Idaho, and I thought it was interesting or funny or crazy that farmers were going out and beating up rabbits with baseball bats. And then the more I looked into it, I realized that it was just a giant hit piece on farmers that were literally just trying to survive, and it pissed me off.
That's how Nick goes. Nick's so great about that. Nick, if he gets something that pisses him off, he's like, no. We're going with this. Fuck you all. There's rabbits versus farmers, everyone. Yeah, like most animals are that way, Penny. If you, as long as you don't corner the animal, it more than likely will run away from you because you're a bigger predator. Bears obviously are different. Brown bears are the most friendly to humans because they're like, we don't want to fuck with you. Polar bears, on the other hand, they'll straight up attack you. So, yeah, no, like most brown bears are just gonna be like, they're going to give you a pass. They're gonna be like, I'm not gonna fuck with you. You don't fuck with me. Simple as that. That's how brown bears are. Black bears are a little more aggressive. If you get close to them, they're going to straight up attack you. They're not going to run away from you. They're going to straight up attack you. And polar bears, if you're in the general vicinity, you're food. That's kind of how those bears go. So if you're looking at the bears, that's how it goes. Brown, they're more scared of you than you are of them. Black, you get close to them, they're gonna fuck you up. Polar, they see you, it's on sight. Like they're really cool. So okay, so I do want to check this one out. It's gonna be my last one. I did not expect, well, okay, I got distracted a lot during that one. Oh, okay. All right, love. All right, we're gonna check out Code Blue Cam tonight. This is gonna be my last video for the night. Right. Do other recordings and pass out because I need to. But we're gonna check out Code Blue Cam and the moment of instant regret, which I already see someone fabulously moving towards an officer, and I see the taser out. Not tase 10. I fully agree that more police jurisdictions should have tase 10s for all their officers, because 2 prongs, sometimes you don't get good connections, but 10 prongs, you're gonna get a good connection. Someone, I don't know, we're gonna see. Anyways, this isn't too long, so we're gonna check this one out. Let's see what Code Blue Cam has for us.
Get on the ground!
Oh, wait, hold on, wait.
Get on the ground!
That was bad as the team that got freaking arm barred, but that man fucking face planted. Damn, holy shit. Yeah, he face planted.
When officers arrived at a 4-car pileup, they had no idea that the crash would be the least of their problems.
I love you. So I will say this, hun. The hard part is, like, this is why tasers don't work. Loose clothing. You have loose clothing, taser prongs go in. It does make connection with skin, makes connection to the clothing, and it's not transmitting. Most tasers are 2 prongs. That's why I say tase 10s, because they're fuck your clothes. Tase 10 is 10 prongs. You're shooting 10 different prongs. You're going to get a connection, but that's the point. Tasers don't always work. But with loose clothing, it's hard to get connection. If they are, this looks like a thicker jacket that this guy has, so that also affects it. But if they're also insulated, have some fat to them, doesn't conduct as well. The electricity doesn't conduct because fat and electricity, it's a dampening, so doesn't tense the muscles, because The entire point of like a taser is to hit you and contract the muscles in a way that force you to lock up. And if you're a fat person, it's not going to work very well. It's again, I'm going to use you and like any woman that has breast. If both taser prongs, so it hurt when they go in and getting removed, if both taser prongs went to individual breasts, because it's mainly fatty tissue, it would not affect you as if it went to the chest of a very well, like, worked out person, because fat does not conduct electricity like muscle does. There's less water actually conducting it in that way. Yes, the chubs. Guy thinks he's got.
You guys.
Oh God!
I appreciate that. I love you. Let's get out of the snow, man. I love you. Let's go.
Yeah. Sorry, Dark. I just saw that. Yeah. Polar bears and Komodo dragons. Humans are just food. That's what they are to them. They're like, oh yeah, that's a meal. 100%. 100%.
On January 10th, 2024, officers were called to a multi-vehicle crash at an intersection in Mequon, Wisconsin. The driver at fault, later identified as 31-year-old Brian, had fled the scene immediately.
Fucking Brian. Brian.
But the officer was quickly able to get a description that might help him track them down.
Out with a 4-vehicle 1050. Yes.
I did it on purpose. And he ran to the gas station. The guy that drove the Mini. He did it on purpose.
What does he look like?
Shorts. I can meet you over there, but send somebody over there.
Okay. Do you want to take the crash? I'm going to go over there. Okay. Let me look at it quick. Flat hoodie on, shorts, sunglasses.
Oh no. Happy got kitty aggro.
White. Oh, I said, oh, okay. Yep.
Oh, his patrol vehicle has a normal horn. Normally when they hit the horn, it doesn't beep the horn, it makes the sirens louder.
I'm getting word this 1050 was caused intentionally. I'm going to be out with the subject that ran.
You definitely got kitty aggro.
Yeah, Lincolnshire and Mequon. Come here. Come up against the car.
Come against car. Runs. Well, there's resisting.
923
All right, base cop. He starts running. He's like, you know, fuck this shit. It's cold. Like, fuck this shit. It's cold. I've got my vehicle like 5 feet behind me. Fuck it. We're going.
Subject's running southbound on foot. Get on the ground!
Sorry, hold on.
Get on the ground!
The fucking Roblox sound effect. The fucking ooh. Sorry.
Get on the ground!
It's so good.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Nothing works! Get on the ground! Get on!
Oh, broke off the taser prong, so he's like, all right, fine, fuck it. Dude, seriously? Watch this. Right into the neck. Dry stun right into the neck. Ugh.
Get over! That's a kid! Stop fighting! Please stop! You're all of us!
All of us? The fuck do you mean by all of us? I'm not feeling this pain. I'm not connected to you by the force. What the fuck? The neck jab is pretty fucking good.
Yeah, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. No. No. Let go. I'm so strong. I'm as strong as my taser. God is with me. God is with all of us. God will protect me, Brian. I'm Brian. God will protect me. From you. From you. From everyone.
Okay, he's got... Is that a UC? Or is that just some random person like, no, I'm coming to help the officer? Because if this is just a random pedestrian helping the officer base, you might get charged for this, depending. But, you know, based.
Just hold him right here. Every inch of the earth. I can't see you.
The guy is high. Guy is high on something, and it's not life. That's for sure.
There's no such thing as a gun.
He still has the taser, and he's tasing himself because yeah, you can see the prongs are in him, and he's not. There is not a good connection. One of the connections is not piercing him well. So, and he's just pulling the trigger. This is one of those cases where you're like, do I pull the gun? Do I not pull the gun? What do I do? I need to subdue him, but we have a random person here. Don't know if it's a cop. Don't know if it's a random civilian. Who knows? Do I pull my gun? Like, it's like, that's a hard situation. You're like, and technically he's got the taser. Granted, he didn't remove the base plate, so he can't do anything to the officer, thankfully. Which I think if that was the case, if the guy had removed that and tried to hit the cop, I think that's grounds for lethal. But yeah, tasers are not fun to get hit by.
Even after firing both taser cartridges and with the help of a passerby, the officer wasn't able to keep Brian down.
Dude, he just walked it all off. That's the worst part. Again, sometimes tasers don't work. Oh, why didn't you chase him? Because it doesn't fucking work. Like 50% of the time, it doesn't even, I would say like 70% of the time, tasers don't work. They really don't. Yeah. There's like the video footage of like the guy who got 2 taser prongs directly to his chest. It's the black guy who gets the 2 tasers to his the prongs directly to his chest, and they're pulling the trigger. And he's like, "I'll get you, bitch!" And then drags from his cigarette before they drag him to the ground. He didn't give a shit. Drugs, fat. There are too many random factors that tasers just don't work. Like, I wouldn't mind cops using tasers more, but they just don't work sometimes. More often than not.
Vision. You need to get on the ground. You can't see me. Stop.
Guy is on something. And whatever he's on, I want. Because if I don't have to... If I think cops are an illusion, that'd be awesome.
Subject's possibly on.
Lethal's out. Lethal's out.
Some type of drugs. Subjects still southbound on Lincolnshire. At gunpoint. Still walking away.
And that's the hard part. So he's got lethal out. Okay. Is he going to shoot him? No, but he's got lethal out because the guy shrugged off tasers. So now the next step is to go lethal. Because the guy fought off the officer and a pedestrian. Shrugged off the taser. we don't know how dangerous he's going to be. So at this point, yeah, lethal is the next option. Because someone could come out with fucking beanbag gun. Not like it's going to help. If he shrugged off a taser, it means there's a good chance he's going to shrug off beanbag gun. So your next course of action is, let's de-escalate the situation to get him into cuffs. But at the same time, he might not do that. So we need to have the lethal option. We need to put him down, if that needs to be the case. Yeah. Especially if he's walking towards a random house and you don't know if that's his house. Hostage situation. There's too many variables at this point.
Stop!
Yeah, exactly.
He's batting all seed. I'm out of cartridges.
They called for a knee taser, and it's one of those cases. Taser didn't work. Man, that's where description is. Loose, heavy clothing, and high body weight. So they know, okay, we can't use just a base taser. Pepper spray may work here.
Here, Terry Station 91. We'll roll the engine. 13 up here. You need some taser. People in Station 1, you need.
I'm going to state this, though. If I was this officer, I'd be so fucking pissed at this point. You just made me walk like 2 blocks away from my fucking shop. I'm going to be fucking furious. Just ventilate him. Shorts in winter. Yeah, he's on drugs. There's a female officer that had her taser out. That's a miracle. I'm giving it a clap. Because it's a female officer who actually pulled out her taser, not her fucking service weapon.
Stay on the ground, bro.
I'm not gonna say it. You guys can say it. I'm not gonna say it. Say it. Say it. I'm not gonna say it, but I see it. You're about to die. Drop the radio, by the way. Wonder why we make fun of people. Shit like this happens with them.
As one officer moved to cut Brian off, the others pushed deeper into the tree line behind him. And with every direction quickly closing, Brian was about to run out of places to go.
Oh, no audio? Why do we not have audio?
You okay? Yeah. What's going on, dude? You guys believe? What's up, I believe. What's up? I believe in God. So do I. Yeah, he's a good person. He's a good person, and I love you guys. All right, I appreciate that. I love you. Let's get out of the snow, man. I love you.
I'd be so pissed as the officer. I'd be like, keeping me fucking run all the way over here. Eagles 2 blocks away. I want to shoot you so badly.
Let's go. All right, let's get out of the snow.
Oh, yeah, he's beyond high.
You go ahead. We're gonna walk with you. Walk on. Walk with. Hey, let's get to the side of the road. Come on. What you need?
Doxing, or it could have been one of those. The arresting officer that found him didn't have the camera on correctly, so the audio didn't get. Because when they turn it on, audio is off for like 10-15 seconds. I do too,
What's your
Dark.
name, bro?
I want to know.
Down. What's your name? God will protect me from you.
Let's talk.
Keep walking.
Talk about it at the room.
Mom. Keep walking.
It's okay.
Everyone out
Let's
ahead.
It's okay.
Your anxiety.
Let's get out of the snow. Let's get
Rusty's not real.
Okay.
I've never seen this before.
Okay.
My name's Brian. Hey,
Brian.
Can you leave me here and let me dream?
We're gonna walk out.
I've never seen this. You guys don't even see me. Oh my gosh, what's over there?
This guy is on fucking fucking Pluto. I was gonna say Jupiter. No, he's on fucking Pluto right now. Okay, this guy's higher, high as a fucking kite. He's on Jupiter right now.
What's over there? Ah! Ah!
We're hoping.
God! God! God!
It's fucking high. Holy shit.
God help me!
Brian.
God! Help me! God help me! God help me! Get these people off!
He knocked off the police officer's camera. Oh. Technically, it's all.
They don't have your strength. They're powerless without me. They're powerless. Stop touching me. You can't touch me.
You're under arrest.
Brian.
We're here to help.
Do not touch Brian.
Okay. Brian, we're here to help you.
Okay, so the female officer's not super attractive, so that means she's actually decent at her job. She has her taser out, but she still failed and dropped her radio.
Here's a private. I can touch you.
Sit him down. Sit him down.
Ah! Oh my God! I can feel it.
Get down on the ground.
Ow!
Put him down and rescue.
Can't you feel it?
Sit down.
Ow!
Sit down.
Ow!
No.
Ow!
Fucking kick it. He's in custody. You can't. Damn it! I said just fucking right in the back of the knees. He'll drop.
You're all burning.
Let's go back.
Yep.
All right. Put him on the side. Stay on your side. They can get him.
I at this point I'd be calling to see if someone has ankle cuffs. Fucking get the ankle cuffs on him, because he's like resisting hard. He's on something, and whatever he's on is the good shit.
The stretcher.
Everyone here with nefarious intent and every molecule cell has to leave.
Brian,
forever!
Help you.
For all of eternity!
Brian.
You can't help!
Brian.
You can't help Brian! Please don't!
Fucking wrap him at this point. Jesus, Mary. Fucking wrap him. He's too volatile. Try what?
So just come back.
I kinda do. Fuck, that's gonna be a good high.
We're not gonna do it so many times.
Brian,
I
okay?
can see all of you.
Brian,
We're here to
it's
help
all
you.
right.
It's time to calm down, Brian, okay?
Brian, we're here to help you.
We want to get
We're just stay down.
Okay, Brian?
We'll have an ambulance come.
We have rescue coming. Are you okay, Brian?
Huh?
Brian?
No, he got me under the chin with
What?
the taser, though.
I mean, this dude's got.
Fucking just wrap him, tase him, throw him in. Yeah, there's a river there. Wrap him, tase him, throw him in the river.
Probes over. I don't know how none of it worked.
That's not drugs. It's something.
It's all right. Brian, it's okay.
Brian.
We're gonna get you in the ambulance. I think we need to get you checked out, okay, dude? Okay.
I'm fine.
All right.
You were
As
not
more
fine,
help
sir.
arrived, officers were finally able to slow Brian down and get him under control. But even in handcuffs, he still appeared completely disconnected from what was happening around him. And as officers tried to figure out what was wrong, Brian's behavior was about to become even more concerning.
Okay, just relax. We got some fire guys here. They're gonna check you out. Make sure you're all good, okay?
I'm totally sober. There's no way.
Okay.
I was just going for a walk.
Do you have any medical problems at all?
I'm good, other than what happened to me in my youth.
I know.
There we go.
3, 1, 2, 3. There we go, pal. Good job. Thank you.
Awesome.
Hey.
Hey, don't you guys see me?
I see you.
You know me. You've
Good.
been here before.
He's just going for a walk in the middle of the forest at noon. That's all. That's all he's doing. Nothing nefarious.
Called the cops on you. I live 3 doors down. Not on you. On my neighbor who was being super loud.
Okay.
You recognize me.
Okay, let's go, Brian. Let's walk, Brian. Let's follow him then. If you recognize him, let's follow him. Follow him.
I do
Do you
not.
see?
I'm not Brian.
What's your name?
I'm Hank.
What would you like me to call you?
Hank.
All right, Hank. Let's walk right over there to the road.
My name is Hank. I'm a
Hank?
middle-aged father of 3 girls.
Okay.
I'm about 5'7", but like,
I'd say 6 foot. You're taller.
You're taller than me.
Oh, this guy is on fucking Jupiter. This guy is, no, he's on Pluto. This guy is fucking higher than a. He is, he is on drugs and has mental issues and is not of this world anymore.
oh no, I'm not.
Let's walk. Let's just. Let's
want to get you out of the cold.
There you go.
All right. Take a walk. Brian, we want to get you out of the snow, out of the cold. Keep moving.
Yeah, come on, Brian.
You're almost there. Keep going, Brian. Or Hank, whatever your name is.
God is with you.
We're gonna sit right here.
With you.
Put your butt down right in that crack.
God is with you, Captain Ryan. God is with everyone.
All right.
God is here in this man.
God is here in your hand.
Straps this man down. He needs to be strapped down. This man is fucking gone. Multiple personalities, yeah.
Brian.
There are some drugs that like that can do that. They can cause you to create a multiple personalities, secondary, tertiary, like multiple personalities. Or he's just that way. He's got multiple personality disorder. There's a lot going on, and until we like know exactly what's going on that's the hard part. But yeah, you could have like drugs that can do that. You could be mentally unstable and have that. You could have a combination of the two. It's hard to say. Drugs are more temporary than like actual mental issues. Yes. He makes acid with bath salts. Oh my god, that's yeah.
Mushrooms. Okay. I love mushrooms.
On shrooms. So he probably has like psychosis, mental disorder. Probably bipolar disease. On top of shrooms. Yeah, that could cause multiple personality disorder while during a high. I feel like it's got a little bit more of a kick.
Mom, you can see me. Mom. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. Look, God is here. God is here. You can see it. You saw it. I know it. God is here. You guys can all see the truth. No, please stop, doctor. Please don't hurt me.
I won't. I promise you I won't hurt you. I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you.
He's had so manic.
Hello! Hello! Hey, Brian. See?
Calm down, Brian.
Probably keep their spirits.
That was. Did you hear? See?
I did not, but I believe you did.
No, he said true.
Look at me, Mom. You need to sit down.
It could be alcohol with shrooms with a mental break. There's a lot of like different minor factors, but he's definitely on drugs. Alcohol could be involved, and a mental break of some sorts could cause a lot of this. A lot of this is like multiple things stacked on top of each other. So you have like, he could have had a bad breakup or anything like that. Just like a mental distress plus alcohol plus drugs, whether it's shrooms, marijuana, that whatever you want to say. Multiple drugs on top of alcohol can cause this, on top of like being like mentally hurt from like a breakup of a relationship, or just mentally unstable because of he had something he just didn't know. There's a lot of different factors here, and it's showing. Drugs and hallucination for sure.
Oh my God.
Tumblr, yeah.
I can see you. It's still there.
She's right there. It's okay. She's okay. She's my boss. She's good people, I promise you. Okay.
That's not true.
Do you have an issue with females right now?
You're in my... Get the f*** out of here, you ugly...
That would be your mother?
Damn. Okay. You said the C word.
You guys are putting me through some...
Okay. Do you remember a car accident today, Brian?
No.
You do not remember a car accident?
Nope.
Think back, Brian. Think back, right? You told me you woke up in your bed and
You can keep trying.
I'm going to keep trying, Brian. You got into your car, you drove to Wisconsin. For what purpose did you drive to Wisconsin?
I love you.
Okay.
I love you.
Do you remember a car crash?
I do.
What happened? We're trying to figure out what happened, dude. You swerved?
And I didn't see the car in the other lane, and I was just in a lot of shock, and I don't remember what happened after that.
Do you remember why you swerved?
He's sobering up.
Was there another vehicle? What caused the swerving?
Well, it was snowing, and the road was kind of wet.
What happened after the crash? Did you pull over? Did you stop your vehicle?
It was so debilitated that I just stopped anyway, you know?
According to the report, the next day, Brian made a recorded call from jail and tried to explain what had been going through his mind. He told her calmly that he was sober, but was going through psychosis or something, and that he must have schizophrenia. He'd also told her he'd been hearing voices in his head for a while now. He was in a delusional state and doesn't remember driving to Wisconsin from his home in Chicago. And he thought that the officer who initially tased him was actually someone trying to kidnap him. In the end, Brian was eventually charged with felony, hit and run involving injury, battery threat to an officer, disarming a peace officer, second-degree recklessly endangering safety ×2, misdemeanor OWI causing injury, resisting obstructing an officer, and operating with controlled substance causing injury. He was later released on a $50,000 cash bond. Eventually, he was found guilty of battery threat, disarming, 1 count of second-degree reckless, and OWI causing injury.
Okay.
Remaining charges were dismissed. Ultimately,
which means they probably found drugs in his system. Not necessarily alcohol, just any type of drug was in the system. They just couldn't determine what it was.
he was sentenced to 10 months in jail and 4 years of probation. If he violates the conditions, he will be required to serve 2 years in state prison, followed by 2 years of extended supervision.
Last night, there were several
no,
cars.
stop. I don't want to go to that one. Yeah, we're not watching that one ever. Yeah, that one's a very interesting one, just because there's a lot of like factors that obviously we didn't get all the information. That's the hard part. We didn't get all the information. We don't know what he was on or anything like that. But he definitely was on something, whether it was alcohol or drugs. Plus, I feel like there was like something hanging about in him that caused him to just kind of like break. Oh, yeah, he could. Yeah, there's too many factors, but they got him on a couple of things. They definitely saw that there was drugs in his system because he had to go to the hospital and they had to do a blood draw. So during that point, they saw he was on something. They just didn't say what. That's actually. Oh. All right, everyone. I do need to. I should call it because I gotta rest because it now way past my. I'll do this song. So, but yeah, thanks everyone for swinging by. I'm not gonna write off tonight. I've got. Yeah, it's late at night. I do need to sleep because I do have to work in the morning, and I do have to drive up to the office. I'm not gonna write off tonight. But yeah, thanks everyone for swinging by. We'll be back on tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna do Mega Chameleon. So if you're in the Discord, come join. If you're not, come join. I'm always down for more people in and everything. So yeah, come join. We'll be on Mecha Chameleon tomorrow and everything, and we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna be joined by at least Nazca and some other friends, possibly my friend Zombie, who is amazing. She's a great person, and of course Nazca, who is amazing. So thanks everyone for saying goodbye. Thanks everyone for chilling out. All you will see you guys all tomorrow for Mecha Chameleon and everything. And yeah, I don't think I have any. So thanks everyone. Anyways, take care everyone. I will see you guys all in the next one. Or till next time. Take care.
She gives them life, she makes the broken man still stand.